Happy New Mugmas. Wait, no, it would be Happy Mug Year. Happy Mug Year. New Mug Year? No.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. All right.
Happy New Year, guys.
That sounds better. What is up, my friends?
We're gonna give it some time, just a couple minutes here, a couple seconds for people to come in. People to start leaking in here during the stream. Hope you guys are having a great New Year so far. It's just been the first few days of the new year, but
John is not here, unfortunately. He had some family stuff and some emergencies he had to deal with, but he should be here with me next week. Zach won't be here next week, so. And if John and Zach won't be here next week, you'll get a solo show from me, the one and only incredible Ryan. It'll be fun. Regardless if they're not here or not, hopefully John will be here. Zach has some family engagements he has to do and stuff that next week. So, but it will be awesome next week as well. So I hope you guys join and have a fun time with us tonight and next week and prior, whatever.
yes. By the way, if you guys are wondering what we're looking at in the thumbnail, Ryan got this for Christmas. It's the Alex Ross art book for the Marvel stuff that he's done, and it's amazing.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
If you guys ever get a chance, like go into a bookstore and pick this up, or if you want to just like take a look through it, some of the most beautiful art you've ever seen.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
I pretty much almost cried when I opened it. Like, I was so excited. I want to get the DC one too. So
yes, this one's called Marvelocity, and the DC one, just like this, is called Mythology.
yeah, I mean, if you're an artist, like just looking at this book alone is just inspirational. Just, I mean, his stuff is like ridiculous. It's by far one of my favorite artists.
And one of the coolest things, by the way, I just want to point out before we put it away, the cover is Captain America, but you can choose which cover you want. And this thing has like all these different covers you can choose.
Yep.
This the coolest thing I've ever seen.
I mean, look at Doctor Strange. Look at that, dude. It's like real life. Like,
That's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm a sucker for art books, so this is amazing.
It's so cool.
But
Good stuff. Good stuff.
but anyway, just so you guys know.
Yeah. So what do we got on our agenda, my friend?
Well, if you give me a second.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, bro. No, I gotta set up Audacity real quick so you guys get a bit of a behind the scenes look right now. Yo, Ramos already on. How's
Ramos,
it going,
what's
man?
up, buddy? How was your New Year?
Bruce Smalls is on.
How was your New Year, Ramos?
Yeah, how you guys doing? I genuinely want to know because
Yeah.
it's the start of the new year. A lot of stuff is gonna happen this year that we're gonna get excited for. I don't know how it's gonna top last year, but
Well, hopefully better because last year, well, other than there was good and bad from last year, but good things. This channel, obviously, is one of the best things.
Yeah.
But you know, life in general, you know, you have to deal with those things. But so
but let's see. So
hope you guys are digging the new lights. I mean, it took me a little bit today when I got home and I set it all up. I'm digging it. And the new wall, we got comics all around us, behind us. So
yeah, I actually really
I'm
like
digging
this
it, man.
Yeah, I like the recycled lights from your Christmas
Yeah,
tree.
hey,
It works. It works.
it's the Tree Dazzler lights.
I like the color change too. It's not like we're subscribing to the one color. You know, it's nice.
It's awesome.
I subscribe to many colors. What kind of?
Me too.
Me too.
Me too.
Okay, so while we're getting situated here, trying to get the podcast thing on the road, what are you guys most excited for 2019? Like movie-wise, comic book-wise, shows. What are you guys most excited for? Obviously Avengers 4 comes out, Avengers Endgame, you know, but what else are you guys excited for 2019? You know?
He said my New Year's was hype. Sweet.
What happened? How did it go?
Yeah, we played Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Smash Brothers. I think that's all we played, right? Smash Brothers and
Pretty much, yeah.
yeah. It was good. I had fun, man.
The women's played Uno.
Oh, we had a conversation about a lady with missing fingers that
Oh, I forgot about
that
that.
had chicken tender fingers.
Chicken tingers?
Chicken tender fingers, and I laughed for like, I don't know, an hour straight about it. So good times, good times.
It's Madam Chicken Finger Fingers.
Madam Chicken Finger Fingers.
Madam Chicken Finger Fingers. You're welcome.
Thanks.
You're welcome. She's tender-hearted.
We could use that for our one thing, one cup at a time.
One cup at a time.
Madam Chicken Fingers. She's like an evil villain,
Y'all ready for this?
but she has like a southern accent. Hey y'all.
It's literally played by Paula Deen. It'd be amazing.
But she walks in like, you know, back in the day, like the Southern Belles would look like. That's how she dresses.
So she's got chicken fingers.
Yeah. Well, just two. The rest of her hands normal, except for two of the
I
fingers
forgot
are
about
chicken
that.
tenders. Chicken
Chicken-teners.
tenders.
Chicken-teners.
What the hell?
What is going on now? Okay. Dude, I don't know what's going on with this thing, but it's not loading. This might be another lost cause.
Yeah. Well, whatever. We'll try.
We tried. Anyway, we got a lot to talk about. So, I'm going to go ahead and start off with something that's not really comic book related, but I want to start it off anyway.
Okay.
Starting off the new year, 2019. This is the year for Cyberpunk. I'm telling you. Cyberpunk. That's for something else.
Okay.
This is the year for Cyberpunk. Akira, the Cyberpunk anime from the 80s,
Okay.
takes place in 2019. Blade Runner, the original Blade Runner, takes place in 2019. The Running Man,
2019.
2019. Like, it's the if Cyberpunk the 2077 the game doesn't come out this year, what a missed opportunity.
Right.
Because this is the year for it, especially Oh, it actually loaded. Wow.
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 Wow. It loaded.
Wow.
I wish I was playing Smash though. Hella jealous. Gotta get it, bro. Kirby's my boy, dude. I'm fucking like dominating with Kirby's.
Yo, okay, so no spoilers for anybody here who hasn't seen it. What'd you think of Bandersnatch? Because I got all the endings. I had to keep going back and trying to figure out like what was what.
Oh, I
got all
haven't
the
seen that
endings.
yet.
Bandersnatch?
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, yeah. So no spoilers, but like what'd you think of that? Because I thought it was kind of crazy.
No, that's Black Mirror is like apparently a show on Netflix.
The
or
show,
something?
yeah, but
Okay.
every episode is something different. Like it's not, nothing's like.
You said it was
it's
crazy
not like
though, right?
one-
Like
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So basically, it's a show about our connection with technology
Yeah.
and how it can definitely go wrong. And a lot of the shows are like really realistic about it too, like stuff that could happen.
Really?
Yeah. Bandersnatch, however, is a choose your own adventure where you actually make choices. You click on Netflix and it's like, do you want this cereal or that cereal? And then you click on that, and then like down the line it has repercussions,
Oh, that's weird.
so to speak.
Okay.
So all the decisions that you make lead somewhere, and you get different endings. But the cool thing about it is, in the show, without any spoilers,
Yeah.
in the show, if you make a wrong decision, or if you make a decision that the characters in the show don't think that it's going to work out for them, they're like, oh man, I need to try again. And then it'll literally take you back to the screen where it's like, would you like to make this decision or that decision? And then like,
That's cool.
I tried it out where I made the same decision twice. And the scene will play out similar,
Yeah.
but not quite the same. And they're just like, oh, I feel like I've made this decision.
That's
already.
crazy.
Yeah, but it's all about choice, and
What?
like for you and the characters, which is really cool.
That's cool. That's a cool way to do a show, right?
Yeah,
I mean-
it's really cool. And come to find out, I saw an article today. It's making it really hard for people to pirate it
Oh wow.
because it's not one complete thing. It's like different,
different stories. Yeah. Oh okay.
different little
That's
paths.
crazy.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, it's gonna be exciting. 2019. We're gonna get some new equipment coming up soon, hopefully.
You ready for this microphone here?
Oh yeah, yeah. Harry, you can do behind the scenes here. We're gonna do our the start of our podcast that we haven't got up yet, but we will get. We'll have 3 episodes up, hopefully soon.
To be here. Now in your heart, ready for
Alright.
start something new.
Should we do like our first one we did?
What?
Like how the first one, the first one we ever did. Like how I remember how I was like, oh, John Hamm, blah blah blah.
Sup, bitches? This is the Fresh Cup of Comics. Sit back, relax, and let the soothing sounds of our voice.
That's right, motherfuckers. This shit's for real, son.
I'm sorry, what's for real?
Oh, hey, bro. Seriously, like, I was driving the other day
Okay.
and I saw this guy and
Okay.
I looked over and I was like, holy shit, that's Batman.
Was it Batman though?
It wasn't Batman. It was some dude dressed as Batman.
Okay.
I wish it was Batman.
Okay.
But-
So, I mean, what did he do? Why did he look like Batman? I mean, like, did he just dress like him? Like
Yeah,
a
he was
costume?
dressed like him, like costume and stuff. It was weird.
But did he happen to be flipping a sign?
He flipped me the Wu-Tang sign.
Man, what neighborhood are you hanging out with? Wu-Tang Batman?
It was what did we say his name was? Batwing or Bat.
Bruce Wayans.
Boo. Yes.
Bruce Wayans. Okay.
Bruce Wayne.
Hey everybody.
Hey
This is
everybody.
the Fresh Cup of Comics. We're starting off the podcast right now.
Oh, you guys are part of it. What?
This is only our fifth
Time doing
fifth time doing it, so
We're gonna get it
What
up.
an honor.
We're gonna get it up. We got the thing. Zach just has to transfer it over to an MP3 file and get it up there, and then we're.
by the time it goes through, comics might not be even existing anymore.
It'll what?
Yeah.
It'll well. What if like they down where? All right, you don't even have to buy a comic. You don't even look it up online. It just goes straight to your brain. Like you're like, oh, I want to read Batman. Batman.
That actually connects us to the first topic that I want to talk about today, which
What?
I actually,
Wow, I'm so psychic. I don't even know how that happened.
yeah. So
This
yeah,
is 2019.
2019, the year Cyberpunk, Blade Runner, Akira, The Running Man, all came out this year. Or they'll take place this year. But they came out years ago, but they take place this year.
Yeah.
And it's weird how they all take place on 2019. It's not like three creators got in a room and they were like, "Yo, we're gonna make these movies. They need to all be set in 2019." But they chose that one. Why not even 2020? 2019.
What's weird? It's weird. Like they're sitting in the room. Like say it's like 1998, and they're like, you know what? In the future, 2019, there's gonna be flying cars, hoverboards, all this stuff. There's none of that. There's gas cars. There's skateboards. We're like we had that conversation. I know someone said there is hoverboards. Who said that? Who when we were talking about hoverboards? Who was talking about that? Saying there are hoverboards. Do you remember who it was?
Me, right?
No, there was another. So someone. I might have been Ramos, or someone was saying, or Link, or someone.
Hoverboards exist though. They've been working on. They're just not mass marketed,
But they're not.
mass produced.
Not the. I'm not saying you have the ones where you have to throw a freaking magnet or whatever on the ground where you can fly. I want to
No.
like. I want it to be like Back to the Future, like hoverboards. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have
They're working
those?
on. They're not as streamlined as like just a flat board, but yeah, they have things where you can stand on it and it'll levitate off the ground. You can use it. And use air propulsion.
You could like use it for like a second, like you know, where you can, it's like right here, like here's your fridge. You could like hover to your fridge, grab something, hover back, and then get off of it.
Mm-hmm. I want to touch on these comments real quick because
Sure,
we were talking about Black Mirror a minute ago, and if you guys haven't seen it yet, it's this cool Choose Your Own Adventure on Netflix that kind of got overshadowed by Bird Box.
Nightwish Kid, what's up, buddy?
Nightwish Kid, how's it going, man? Now we're talking about not talking about
Bird
Not
Box.
We're talking about Bandersnatch, which no spoilers, it's pretty crazy, and it kind of got overshadowed by the news of Bird Box. Because Netflix is all about Bird Box. Everybody is, oh, Bird Box, Bird Box.
Bird Box.
Oh, if you like Bradley, you like the Bird Box. Oh, if you like any horror movie, you like Bird Box. You know, blah, 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 blah.
You want to blindfold yourself? Watch Bird Box.
I'll watch it blindfolded with the TV mute. That's it. And
Well, isn't it like a reverse Bird Box? It's like a reverse version of Quiet Place.
Box Bird.
Box Bird.
It's a reverse of Bird Box.
The porn called Box Bird.
Box Bird. Oh my god.
Your bird has been boxed.
Oh man. Okay.
All right, enough of that. All right.
So Bandersnatch is a choose your own adventure about a guy creating a video game. And the way they do it, they incorporate choice in everything.
Yeah.
So the storyline, it's about choice. The video game that he's making, it's about choice. You watching it is about choice, which is crazy. And Black Mirror has always been kind of about that, like kind of like that weird mess with your mind type of stuff.
So, like in the Black Mirror, there's always a choice in that show?
No, this is your first choose your own adventure. But
Well, I'm saying, like, in the show itself, Black Mirror, do they, like, in the version of Black Mirror, like, you're watching it, do the character themselves,
Mhm.
do they have two different versions of, like, what they can pick in the show?
no, this
No.
is literally just an
And this is
episode
a
about-
this is a movie, necessarily.
Kind of,
Kind
yeah.
of. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a really long episode of Black Mirror.
Okay.
But the way they did this episode
Check it out.
is very connected to what the episode is about, which is great.
Okay. Okay.
But usually the episodes are about like a new type of experimental video game that alters your brain, and so what could happen with that, you know? And it's crazy because we're not really too far off from that
Right.
kind of stuff, you know. But yeah, Bandersnatch was crazy, and all the endings that you could get was Ramos said that he got the depressing ending at first, and then he got more cathartic ones when he went back and chose different choices, because you can do
okay.
that. It'll let you go back and choose different things to see where you would go, which is really cool. But I hope that we get more stuff like this, because this was really
sounds
fun.
cool.
Like just
Like a Stranger Things. What if Stranger Things did something
That'd be
like that?
amazing.
That'd be so cool. Like,
Like,
you could pick their.
like Dragon's Lair.
Yeah, it's almost like a role playing game,
Mm-hmm.
but you're doing it on Netflix, and you could be like, you could say, all right, I want the kids to go down this hallway or something. You know, like you pick, but even though they've already decided which way you can do.
Yeah.
You send them down the right hallway, send them down the left hallway.
And see, that's even the thing is like, if Netflix keeps doing it, I hope they get the people that did it, because the way that they did it, there are some scenes that apparently they can't even access after they released it.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
dude.
like there's
What?
scenes that people won't be able to access. They can't even access those scenes.
That's nuts.
So yeah, like all these choices and everything lead you down different paths, and it was really fun for like Molly and I to sit down in front of the TV and just make choices together.
Yeah.
It only gives you like a finite amount of time to make those choices, so it's like one of those like, oh my god, what are we gonna do?
Hurry up! it's
And,
gonna blow!
Yeah. So,
Oh my
but yeah,
gosh,
it was
that's
really
crazy.
cool.
That's
and
cool.
Everybody's raving about Bird Box, but I mean, I feel like I'm gonna have a better time making choices that'll affect the movie rather than just.
Well, I feel like Bird Box is like a, I don't know, it's just, it's almost like a what's that, fog, or what's, the one?
Mist?
The Mist. Where, like that type, not necessarily The Mist, you saw the creatures and everything, but that type of movie, it just seems like that. Like, if they take off their blindfold and they see this thing and their worst fears happen. I mean, I'll probably watch it I'll watch it eventually, but.
Yeah. Let's see. Ramos said, but isn't Bruce Wayne just some dude dressed as Batman? Fair point. Fair point. One could say that.
True.
One could definitely say that.
I would like to see a hardcore Bruce. Well, I mean, not harder core, like
It's like MMA
like
punching
thug,
dogs
like
in the face of
like
Bruce Wayne.
thug Bruce Wayne, like
These are my streets, Holmes.
yeah, exactly.
Oh God, no.
Or like
Bros Wayne.
like Vanilla Ice as Bruce Wayne.
It's a terrible idea. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Yo,
Yo, what up?
yo, what
I'm
up?
the justice in these streets. Anyway.
I'll take you guys. I couldn't think of anything else to say about that.
Nightwish Kid 1 said, I enjoyed that Japan had paid to have the Olympics in Tokyo because okay, Akira has an amazing soundtrack that I'm listening to. I listened to it all day today. I would love for the Olympics in Japan to use a song from Akira as the opening theme. That would be amazing.
That'd be cool.
How cool! How
Which
cool
I
would that be?
haven't watched Akira yet ever.
Yeah, no, I haven't either. I just
But I've heard nothing but good things about it. So
I
that's the one with
really wanna watch it.
the motorcycle, right? Where
Yeah,
okay.
the awesome Akira bike, yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen snippets and I've listened to the soundtrack, but I'm trying to get my hands on the steelbook of it because I know I'm gonna love it because I love Ghost in the Shell and Blade Runner and stuff like that. So
I've heard nothing but good things.
nothing good about it.
good about this thing.
Akira sucks. It's so
what the hell?
genre defining.
No, I've heard nothing but good things about it. So
Yeah. No, I'm excited to watch it. I would defend
Nightwish
Bird Box because it's based on a book that came out before Quiet Place, so it's more like a Quiet Place is reverse Bird. Yeah, I heard that too. Like I never knew that Bird Box even existed until it's one of those
I just turned on Netflix and there was a preview for it. I'm like, what the hell is this? And I thought it was a show, not a movie. It's just a Netflix movie. So.
Well, because it came out after A Quiet Place, and because they're so similar, everybody thought that it was copying A Quiet Place when the book it's based on came out years before.
Before Quiet Place.
I think 2014 the book came out.
And-
If I'm not
in
mistaken.
Quiet Place is aliens, and this is something else. It's not really aliens, from what I.
I'm not really sure. I haven't watched Bird Box yet. I mean, I'm not dissing Bird Box. I just haven't gotten around to watching it.
Yeah.
Because I have a backlog that I'm not
Yeah,
very
no,
proud of.
so do I.
Let's see. Nightwish Kid says I haven't seen it, but there's a choice tree online that you can view. Yeah, they have everything mapped out. Like I think from day 1 or day 2, somebody actually made a whole map of all the choices you can do in
God, that's
Bandersnatch.
a lot of time.
It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot.
That's
yeah.
crazy. Okay.
Rainbow said the fact that you haven't seen an episode of Black Mirror yet actually pains me. You need to watch it.
I haven't, like, my wife has, but I don't know. I just never got around to watching them.
That's
But
great.
I like crazy stuff like that. So
Overlord, the main soldier guy.
Yeah.
The head soldier guy.
yeah, Kurt
Was-
Russell's son.
Yes.
Yes.
He was in that episode
Black-
I was talking
Black
about
Mirror?
where they have a video game that alters your brain
Oh, okay.
and like makes you see stuff. Like he was the main guy in that, but he
Oh,
played
okay.
sort of like a down on his luck,
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of like slumpy, shaggy type character.
Okay.
And then seeing him in Overlord, it was kind of like I couldn't take him seriously because
True, yeah.
he was being like a super serious soldier
Yeah.
guy. Yeah, it's a good show though.
Okay.
It's a good show.
Nice.
Nightwish Kid says the choice tree is online for Bandersnatch. Maybe Bruce Wayne isn't Batman, but he just likes to dress up as him. He's a cosplayer, and nobody can.
We just blew Ramos's mind. Yeah, that's Kurt Russell's son.
You're right. I have the same
Yeah,
reaction.
so did I. Kurt Russell's son also, like when Kurt Russell was playing Snake Plissken in Escape from L.A., his son was in that movie, younger version of him.
What was it?
Yeah.
What movie?
Escape from L.A.
He was in that.
Yeah.
I've seen that movie. I don't know how many times.
Yeah, he was in that.
Really?
I forget what part, but he's in that movie.
I have to go back and watch it
Yeah.
again. I love those movies. Escape from L.A. and Escape from New York, both of them I love.
New York is way better than L.A. L.A.'s cool, except for that part. He's like, hold on. And he's like, gets on the surfboard. He's like surfing the radioactive wave
Yes.
and shit.
Yes.
Good stuff.
Such good movies, dude.
Snake
Um,
Plissken.
But yeah, to get back on topic, kind of. So those movies came out in the 80s.
Yeah.
Blade Runner, Akira, Running Man, 80s. I really hope that people really embrace Cyberpunk this year. I hope Cyberpunk 2077 comes out this year. If not, it's a missed opportunity. And I hope to God that Blade Runner, they have a new showing in theaters.
Something. Okay, yeah.
Because
That
I never got
makes
to
sense.
see.
That'd be cool. Like the original Blade Runner, or the newest one.
I would hope they would do a double feature.
I think they'd have to. I'd imagine.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
But I never got to see 2049 in theaters. And of course, I never saw the original in theaters.
Yeah.
But I would love to see it, especially in IMAX. The cinematography in both of them is, wow.
Well, yeah. The first one got tons of awards back in the day. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's all. I remember someone telling me, "Oh, this movie's great." Blah blah blah. And I was like, "All right," and I went to watch it. But of course, when I went to watch it, I was tired.
Yeah.
It was late at night,
Yeah.
and the movie's it was a almost 3
It takes
hour,
its time.
almost 3 hour movie, and
Yeah.
it lags at certain points. But it was cool. It has that what's that guy? The bad guy in the movie, the blonde guy in the original one.
Batty.
What's the actor's
I
name?
forget his name.
He's been in so many other things too.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Which, you've never seen the ending for the first one, have you?
no.
There's a line that is so famous now from that, and it was something that he wrote for his character.
Oh really?
Yeah, so he was thinking of something philosophical to say for his character.
Yeah.
In a certain scene, and then one night he just thought of it, and he went to the director and he presented it, and the director loved it.
What?
So
That's crazy.
yeah.
What's up, Wolfie?
DJ Wolfie, how's it
Boo,
going,
boo,
man?
boo, 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 boo.
I gave him your card.
Thank you, sir, for the card. I appreciate it. That was awesome. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, we're talking about Blade Runner right now, and Cyberpunk in general. This is the year for it. But yeah, I really hope that we can see it in theaters again. I want to see an IMAX re-release of 2049 because
I'd go
That
see it.
would be-
I'd see it in the theaters. It'd probably be cool to see it in the theaters. Yeah.
I
You know,
I
that,
watch it just for
I'm
the
not a big-
visuals on my TV.
I'm not a big Jared Leto fan necessarily, but I thought he was a cool bad guy in the second movie.
See,
The
my
way he
thing-
played it, it was kind of cool.
My thing with him is that he plays it sort of like he's a holier than thou type character.
Well, like he does in real
In
life.
Yeah, because he's the second coming of Christ in real life. But
Just sing my songs, guys. I'll stand here and you sing my
we
songs.
saw 30 Seconds to Mars live, and we just wish that.
I wish it was Walk the Moon the whole entire time.
Well, yeah, but I also wish that there was more. I don't know. There was something missing from their show, and I think it was.
I
A
did not
band?
know they didn't have a whole band with him. I didn't know it was just his brother and like.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not fucking Trent Reznor. Trent Reznor is like, if Trent Reznor came out, I'd be like, oh, fuck yeah, this guy's badass. I don't care. Like he could have like a synthesizer board and like like.
Yeah.
But
Well, I think is at this point he's got enough star power that people are just like, oh, Jared Leto.
and there was a lot of people for him just for that. Like
Yeah.
that was a weird concert, man. Like
But I'll tell you what
weird
made it special
variety
for
of
me.
people.
I'll tell you what's made it special for me. Walk the Moon was great.
Oh hell yeah! Walk the Moon, we love you. If you're
I'm-
watching us ever.
I'm not a huge fan of the type of music that 30 Seconds to Mars does. Not saying it's bad.
No.
But that's not my type of music.
Yeah.
And but it was really cool to see Jared Leto because after seeing Blade Runner, he still has the beard and the hair
Yeah.
from that. So it looked like when he walked out like Jesus, it looked like I was watching Wallace
Come
from the
out,
movie
yeah.
walking out,
Yeah,
and it was
true.
amazing.
True.
But it's cool because he's an antagonist without doing anything in that movie.
Yeah.
And that's one of the cool things about him. But anyway, I won't get into it. It's a whole discussion
Yeah.
with Blade
But Walk the Moon,
But-
we love you. We'll see you in February.
Runner. Yeah, February. It's gonna be awesome.
February. Oh, can't wait.
But yeah, this is the year for Cyberpunk. Guys, buckle up because it's going to be one hell of a ride
Yes.
this year. Not only that, but we also have Infinity War to look forward to, Captain
my God.
Marvel,
Mm.
Shazam, the original Captain Marvel, and and then
Well,
Spider-Man.
what did she say?
Far From
I'm not here to.
Home. I'm not.
I laugh about it every time I hear it.
I'm not here to be part.
I'm not here to something, but I'm here to end the war.
I'm here to end it.
I'm here to end it.
I'm here to end your war. I'm a hero.
We're super. What did she say? I'm super.
You come from a race of noble warriors, heroes. Noble warrior heroes.
Number. Jesus.
I don't know. Yeah, the trailers have not painted a great light on this
No.
character, so I'm really hoping that the movie surprises us because I'm still gonna see it.
I
Obviously,
mean, yeah,
but,
because I want to see what leads up to.
but yeah, so far like she's a woman of few words, and all the words that she spat out were like condescending, and it's like not in the Tony Stark way, but in the
Very
like,
Valley Girl.
kind of
Like,
just like bitchy Valley Girl, yeah.
yeah. Hey,
But-
I'm here to like kick your ass and stuff.
Because like the trailers are trying. Okay, so the trailers are supposed to make you care about a character and like make you want to see what happens to them.
Yeah.
I don't. Like unless you're a big fan of the comics, which I know a lot of people out there are huge fans of Captain Marvel, and when they saw this trailer, they cried.
Really?
Yeah. But I've never been a Captain Marvel fan, but I was also never an Iron Man fan until Iron Man, and I loved it.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that's the same with this, but the trailers are not doing it great justice. So that's at the bottom of my list for like most anticipated movies of this year.
Yeah. True.
Um,
True.
But I still want to see. I'm still curious. I mean, Skrulls, come on.
I just, if they made the scroll look, I don't. He looks like something from Star Trek. You know what I mean? Like it's not. I want the darker green skin. I want it to be
The
like.
traditional Skrull,
Yeah,
the
like with-
Alex Ross Skrulls.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
They do definitely look like they came off of Face Off.
Like, are these scrolls like? What I mean, that's not bad because some of the face-off stuff's cool.
But yeah, but I mean, like it's like in the sense that you
Yeah.
can tell it's prosthetics.
Yeah, like I want it like, I don't know. Are these scrolls necessarily? Are they the super scrolls? Are they like, are they just soldier scrolls?
I'm hoping they're saving the Super Skrulls for like the movie.
like, yeah, because I want super scrolls and then I want Fantastic Four, and that's like if they could bring that in
Which that's
Doctor
another
Doom.
thing. That's another thing I'm going
Bro.
to talk about in a second. Real quick, I want to touch on something that
Yeah.
Ramo said.
Yeah,
Ramo says, I love how they thought Atari would last this long. And even in 2049, they're still around. Dude, I said the exact same thing. I bought this house today because of that.
yes.
Because that one scene where Ryan Gosling drives his flying car by the giant Atari ad, and because that scene is just stuck with me, I literally bought the hat with the symbol on it just because of that. So I'm really glad that you pointed it out because that's like a main thing that I point out to people when I describe.
Oh, in 2019,
Like,
people wear fedoras with buttons on them. That's why I have this hat. I'm just saying.
Dude, you're ahead of the curve.
I know, right?
You're ahead of the curve.
Way ahead. I was way ahead. I've had this hat for a century. You know?
I think next step, you should have a button with hats on it.
What? That'd be amazing.
Now, there's more button than hat at that point.
True.
Now, true. Everybody's DJ Wolfie. Yeah.
DJ Whoopie woo woo.
But yeah. So we got a lot to look forward to this year. Speaking of Fantastic Four, I was going to segue into our next thing.
Okay.
Apparently, so Marvel's been putting out like different like opportunities for different video game companies
Yeah.
to make Marvel games.
Yeah, yeah.
So
A
Insomniac
Fantastic
did,
Four Marvel game.
Insomniac did Spider-Man. Crystal Dynamics, I think, is doing the Avengers game,
Okay.
and then this new company now is doing a Marvel game, but their logo said something about like I forget Marvel Games or something, but
Yeah.
the A in games is four.
Hmm.
Nobody knows why they chose the 4, and that there's nothing in it that's like, oh, a 4-year anniversary or like 4
Yeah.
anything. It's just literally just games, and it has a 4 as the A. So people are like, a Fantastic Four game of some kind, and this could be anything. This could be a Fantastic Four console game. It could be a Fantastic Four mobile game.
Yeah.
Anything.
I mean, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
What?
But I mean, I'd rather have an Avengers game before a Fantastic Four game. You know what I mean?
I would rather have a Squirrel Girl game than a Fantastic Four.
That'd be cool. Like almost like a do
I'd rather just have
I
like
just got what you said too.
I'd rather just have
Squirrel
like
Girl game over a Fantastic Four game.
I'd rather just have like a tree simulator game. You just sit there with a tree. I'm not a Fantastic Four fan. I like Doctor Doom, but not Fantastic
Well,
Four.
that's why I want it. Like I want Doctor Doom.
Yeah. Give us a Doctor Doom game.
If they do, well, the problem is if they redo the whole movie cinematic universe for Fantastic Four, right?
Okay.
And they get the get who we saw the Jim, what's his name? The guy that did Quiet Place. What's his name? The actor's name. Played Jim Halbert.
Yeah, John Krasinski.
John Krasinski.
Yeah.
As if they do it the way they've shown him.
Dude, everybody wants him and Emily Blunt
Yeah,
as
perfect fit. And I know a lot of people probably hate this pick, but I really think Johnny Storm should be Zac Efron. That's just my pick.
I mean, honestly, like
The
he
way-
has the build for
the
it,
build,
the personality,
In personality, exactly. And then the thing you could whoever. I mean, John Cena. I don't give a shit.
whoever.
Like, well, because I mean,
Yeah.
John Cena, I think would be actually kind of perfect for that role.
Yeah,
Voice wise, maybe. I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know who, because he has more of that like Brooklyn accent.
I mean,
kind
to
of,
be
you know,
honest, if
Brooklyn
they just
accent.
did the CG that they did in the Fantastic Four reboot, because that looked great.
Oh, really? I didn't see the reboot with the.
So the thing in that was CG, but it
Okay.
looked photorealistic, at least
Oh, okay.
most scenes that
Cool,
showed
cool,
him.
cool.
But the guy they got to play him was like that scrawny kid, because they're like this is like it was them starting out.
Yeah, of course.
But they CG'd it in, so all they need is somebody with a good acting ability and voice.
True.
So literally, it could be anybody.
Frank
It
Grillo.
could be literally anybody. They could cast Anna Kendrick. They could cast Anna
Yeah.
Kendrick as the thing,
Yeah, yeah.
and still make it work somehow.
And then Doctor Doom, like I mean, I don't know. A lot of people were saying the guy that played Doctor Doom in the originals, not the new one,
Mhm.
the original ones,
Yeah.
did a good job. But I was like, like I want a guy with an accent.
I want somebody that's like sinister when you look at him.
Yeah,
Like he like is imposing.
like an act. Like I want a thick accent.
Yeah.
like, somewhat of an accent, like
Yeah.
in there. Like I don't want an Americanized guy. Like I want
Yeah, just
some,
something that sounds foreign. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
and have the mask. Like I remember the second Fantastic Four movie with Silver Surfer, right?
Yeah.
When Doctor Doom finally got the Silver Surfer board, which I totally fucking forgot about, which was amazing. I was like, oh my god,
Mm.
Doctor Doom with the Silver Surfer powers, unstoppable. Like, well, I mean, he got stopped somehow, but
he was stopped.
but like that power alone with that. Can you imagine this? Doctor Doom on a Silver Surfer surfboard
Okay.
with the gauntlet on his hand would be the dopest thing I've ever seen in my life, like on screen, like if they do it right.
Oh man. What would even like rival that? What would even rival that?
Galactus. I mean, he'd have to go against Galactus at that point.
Yeah.
Like I want them to do it where you see Galactus's head. I just want that. Like, and I know they could do it now
Yeah.
if they do it right. And if you do Doctor Doom, you have to. I don't want I want him in his mask. I don't want in the hood and
We've reached the point in movies where we can believe characters are dressed up as superheroes and still take them seriously.
yeah.
I mean, they did it with Deadpool, super comic accurate. They did it. Spider-Man has always been
Yeah.
a version of comic accurate.
Yeah.
Aquaman just came out and he's badass and he's wearing the orange
Dude.
and green.
Dude,
which
we're
is-
gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that really soon because
Yeah.
that was great when we saw that. So.
But they even pulled off Aquaman, which is one thing because
Dude, I like.
I did.
I didn't think how like seeing him in the comic book accurate suit
Mhm.
when he came out in that thing. I was like, holy shit, dude! It blew my mind. Like I was like, this is crazy. Like this is awesome.
So, we're gonna try to keep this spoiler free. So we're gonna talk about Aquaman, but we're gonna keep it spoiler free. So if you guys haven't seen it yet, don't worry, we're not gonna spoil anything for you. But we do want to talk about our opinions of the movie because if you haven't seen it, you should. It's amazing. It's making like 800 million. It's made over 800 million.
You
so
said
far.
almost a billion. It's almost to a
Almost
billion.
a billion. It's given WB one of their best financial years
Finally.
ever.
Other
And
than
just because of Aquaman.
other than Wonder Woman, right? Wonder Woman was the other one that did pretty well. Not as
It's even beat that.
okay, but still, I mean, for
Yeah.
the two movies like Wonder Woman and Aquaman, have done pretty well. So
Yeah, those are the successful ones. Yeah.
just team them up together.
Well, it doesn't always work out.
Cheetah and Black Manta versus Wonder Woman and Aquaman.
Black Cheetah.
Black.
Cheetah Manta.
Cheetah Manta. Yo, this is Cheetah Manta. That'd be kind of scary looking.
The Cheetah Manta?
Cheetah Manta.
It's just the cheetah with laser beam eyes.
Whoa, that'd be badass.
Right? But yeah, so people are expecting it to cross $1 billion, which is crazy.
It was so good, man. Like
Yeah, it's okay. So little backstory: I love Aquaman, love him.
Yep.
That is my favorite DC hero, and that's a hero that I've chosen as an adult because I grew up like everybody else loving Batman.
Yeah.
Right, watching Superman stuff. Wonder Woman kind of was familiar with, Green Lantern, Martian Manhunter. I was familiar with all of them. Aquaman was always a joke growing up. Everybody always joked about him. The New 52 happens, and
Yeah.
Jeff Johns really brings to light the cool, like,
Yeah.
badass stuff behind him.
He's
And-
always been super cool. I mean, he's Superman underwater, bro. Like,
Looking back, I never realized.
Yeah.
And I never read Aquaman comics when I was younger, so how was I supposed to know? And now I wish I had because he's like the perfect hero for me.
Yeah.
Besides, Spider-Man's always my number
yeah.
one.
Well, yeah, that's your Marvel, Spider-Man, Hulk, mine. Green Arrow is my DC hero because I've always liked Robin Hood.
Yeah.
And I like that.
It's a cool aspect to have as a hero.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I like those characters that don't have superpowers.
Yeah.
But they're heroes, but they don't have like
They've earned their hero spot.
like the Hulk.
Yeah.
I like because that's me, and that personally I'm the Hulk. If you make me mad enough, I will rage out and destroy stuff. But
Mhm.
I try not to do that anymore. When I was a kid, I did.
Yeah.
But I've always liked the Hulk. The Hulk's like my all-time favorite is Marvel, but DC it's definitely
Green Arrow.
Green Arrow.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. And like with me, like my first costume growing up was Batman.
Yeah.
Like I grew up with Batman. I think that's why Aquaman was so refreshing. And so when they announced Jason Momoa as Aquaman, and I already started reading Aquaman, I was already a fan. I was immediately on board. I've been looking for this movie for years now, and it came out, and I was so worried that it wouldn't meet my expectations. But
Yeah.
oh my god.
oh, dude.
Yeah,
Dude.
it was a great movie. Great movie. Yeah, in my opinion. I mean, I know a lot of people have their gripes with it, but I mean, a lot of people are really digging this movie.
I mean, there's certain things in it that you can definitely tell that were computer generated at certain points. But that's
the
all.
script is what people are like.
Oh, really?
Like cheesy moments and stuff.
Oh yeah, but it's a comic movie,
Yeah.
Again, like when you when they came out in their costumes, bro, like, and like seeing certain things like the certain crafts you see in the movie, the boats and ships and stuff, like,
Mhm.
in that one end part at the end where, like, it was.
Yeah.
I literally I opened
Just
a
the entire end.
I opened like a comic book, and it was you're watching the comic book on the big screen. Like,
Mm-hmm.
just alone, I geeked out with. Well, Black Manta. I love Black Manta.
Yeah, more of him, please.
Ocean Master, when he came out in his costume,
Yeah.
when they showed his full costume, the color,
Oh, the purple with the silver mask.
dude, I was like, this is this is it. Like, you sign him up for every DC movie. James Wan, every
Yeah.
DC movie. James Wan, do every DC movie from now on. I don't care.
And that was okay. So that brings me to this. When Jason Momoa was first cast as Aquaman, he wasn't sure about it because he was like, obviously they want me for like Lobo or something, right? And Zack
But he would have
Snyder-
been amazing in that too, I think.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's Lobo in real life.
Yeah, yeah, right.
But when he talked to Zack Snyder was like, "Why don't you play Aquaman?"
Yeah.
And Jason was like, "What?" And
Weird.
and, like, so his
Okay.
first thing in his mind was like the orange and green, like the suit. And Zack Snyder was all like, "Oh, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Don't worry about that." And so they gave him that suit of armor that we had in Justice League.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be his suit. And when James Wan took over, James Wan is such a fan of the Aquaman that he believes, and I believe, that if you're gonna try to make one aspect of him badass, make all of it badass.
Yeah.
Like, don't be ashamed of any part of him if you're trying to prove that you're not ashamed of him, right?
Exactly.
So the orange and green should stay, but you have to make it like relevant, which is what they did, which is
Yeah. And it was, I mean, it was cool. Like, to lead up to getting that outfit was like amazing. You know.
Yeah, like he earned it. Yeah.
You know, he earned the right to have it.
Yeah.
And to have the Triton, to have the, you know,
Yeah.
at that point.
Yeah.
Dude, guys, the fight scene alone.
Which one? Because they're all good.
The one between him and Ocean Master.
Okay.
At
yeah,
the
yeah,
very
yeah,
end,
yeah,
it's like you're playing Injustice 2.
yeah.
I swear to God, I turned to Zach, I was like, holy shit, this is like Injustice 2.
Yeah.
Like, it was a scene from that. It was amazing. Amazing. Like, I wish they had Ocean Master on Injustice. Like, why didn't they put him on there?
Black Manta.
I have them
I
both.
wish we had Mara though.
I have her too. That would have
Yeah.
been badass. But now that's all done because they're doing what, Mortal Kombat 11 now.
Yeah.
Which
And
is,
then after that, of course, they'll probably either a new IP or another Injustice.
yeah, which I'll get because the Injustice is great.
Yeah. It's fantastic. By the way, I'm playing Lego DC Supervillains.
Yeah, yeah.
So many characters in that game.
Did you get
It's
the
a
Aquaman thing
ridiculous
yet?
amount of characters. I didn't get the DLC yet.
DLC.
I want to get the DLC when both parts come out because part 1 came out
Yeah.
December. Part 2 comes out this month. I think this month. Yeah.
Okay.
But the first part is, it doesn't include the classic suit. With him with the classic suit, it includes him with like the armor and helmet
What?
from the movie, which you guys, if you guys haven't seen, you'll see. But yeah, Ramos says that trench scene right before he got the outfit was spectacular.
Oh yeah, dude. When he's jumping down in there. What, son?
That scene, I remember seeing that.
Just the red light
in the trailer.
The red light and just to see them all die. It was beautiful. Like, it was a piece of art, bro. Like, it
I
was
don't know if
crazy.
you caught this, but the soundtrack for that scene was straight up just like horror, like strings and bombastic and everything.
Yeah.
As soon as they dove into the water, it just went to violin plucks.
Huh.
Almost like it was like a muffled version of that soundtrack,
Huh.
whatever. And so it was just like a
Like they're
muffled version
underwater,
of the-
because it's like they're
yeah.
gotcha.
So it was literally just violin plucks, and it wasn't even like it was just like a mess of violin plucks, and it worked so well because it set the tone for A, being a harrowing situation.
Yeah.
B, it's underwater, and it sounds like something you hear underwater.
Yeah, muffled.
Brilliant
Yeah,
soundtrack.
yeah.
If you guys haven't heard the soundtrack
That's
too,
cool.
listen to the soundtrack on its own, because it's up there with like the Blade Runner soundtrack. It's so good, so good. I wish I could remember the guy's name that did the soundtrack. But yeah, everything in it is really good except Pitbull did a song,
What was that song you did?
Africa.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was like it was
quite weird.
it was Africa. I miss the rains down in Africa. But he
Oh,
rapped
whoa, whoa.
he rapped before it, and then like it had a girl singing it. It was
Yo, I missed
unusual.
rains down in Africa, son.
It was unusual, but the rest of the soundtrack is banging. But yeah, the trench scene for sure
Yeah, it was cool. That was cool.
amazing, and the fact they included that too. Like that was the first comic that I read of Aquaman, was the trench. And
Oh, really?
yeah, because that's the first one in the That's the first
I'm
storyline
gonna
of
go
the
read some
New 52.
Aquamans.
It's
Like-
good. It's good stuff. Like there's some of the comics that have the Dead King come back, which is crazy. Like the king that they had in this movie, that the original.
Oh,
Hulk
the whole
Trident.
the trend, yeah.
In the comics, he's dead, but he's alive. He's moving. Like, he's like this
Wow, okay.
he's like this Draugr like dead
Yeah.
like king, but he'll come back and try to like rule again. It's crazy.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Aquaman comics are good.
I gotta start reading again, man. I like lost track. I haven't read comics,
Mm-hmm.
so I gotta get back on track here. I gotta read some of mine I got left, and then I'm gonna go try to find somewhere to where I can read some.
Yeah.
So
Right now, if you're trying to read the Aquaman, right now is the time because they just started it over with a new writer.
oh, did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So at the
Well,
end,
I'm thinking about going back and reading old ones. If I
Um,
can.
if you can read the Drowned,
Okay.
Drowned Earth, all that
Well,
stuff.
this, I don't know if you can see it. Where is it? This one right here. That's the one right before.
Okay,
The
yeah,
Drowned.
you gotta read the last issue because the last one is like where like really yanks
Okay.
up, and then issue 1 of Aquaman, like it just like starts over, happens right after that, and he's like washed ashore somewhere,
Ah,
and you
okay.
don't know what
Where it
is
was.
happening.
Ah, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Right on.
That
That
shit
shit-
got memed to death, laughing my ass. Talking about the Africa thing.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah. That it was a weird choice. It was a weird choice for that scene, but it doesn't ruin the movie at all.
No.
10 out of 10 seahorses.
Oh, dude. When he jumped, when he
When they had those things in there.
yes,
Um,
that was badass.
yes. Now
It wasn't even a seahorse; it was fucking sea dragon.
Sea dragons, yeah.
badass.
one of many creatures they had in this movie that
Yes.
was amazing.
So
I
cool.
yeah, more. I want to see more.
Like what was it? Warrior sharks or like?
Laser sharks.
Well, yeah, it kind of was like sharks with laser beams on their
They
head.
literally were sharks with laser beams
They
attached
were
to their
big as
freaking
shit
heads.
too. Like those were like
Great white sharks.
megalodon sharks. You know,
They-
shit. It wasn't like
2018 model Megalodon.
yeah, it was huge sharks. Like it wasn't like that was big ass motherfucking sharks.
Yeah, it was good stuff. I
It's big ass motherfucking sharks.
yes.
it's a new sci-fi movie. Big ass motherfucking sharks.
Starring Samuel L. Jackson. Motherfucking sharks.
He's like one of the sharks.
I'm a big ass.
I'm a big ass motherfucking shark. I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat you.
What's in your wallet? But yeah, so switching over from Aquaman to
Okay.
Batman, I
Yeah,
read
yeah, you
online
told me that.
really briefly. I didn't really get a chance to read the whole article, but apparently we're supposed to be getting. It's rumored, I think, that we're going to be getting a Batman: The Long Halloween animated movie later this year.
Cool.
I don't really know.
I don't know much about it. Like
I don't
when
know.
you were telling me about it, I was like, oh, okay.
I only know that it's one of those like '80s Batman comics that kind of like led up to like the Burton Batman era, which is like the sort of
okay.
like weird, twisted artwork and stuff.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to read it for years, and I still have not got my hands on it.
I wonder if it's on that site I gave you.
It probably is actually.
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah. But I want to get like a physical copy of it because I want to sit there and just read it. But I always see it in the stores, and every time I see it, I never have the money to purchase
What does it
it.
cost?
I don't even
Was it
know,
like
25?
25? That's not bad. It's probably what it's the whole line of comics, right? Like the whole.
Yeah. I have one
Volume?
issue of it. I have one issue, single issue of
Oh, really?
Halloween. Yeah. But I want to read the whole thing. But now I now have a reason to, even more so because if they're making an animated movie, and actually I took down they have the cast. They announced some of the cast that's going to be in it, which is really interesting.
It's like the voice cast.
Yes.
Okay.
So when you think Batman and the Joker, you think of, you think of like Mark Hamill, you know,
Of
like
course,
you,
yeah.
think of the original
Yeah,
Batman voice
yeah.
cast in general.
I think anybody wants Mark Hamill as that voice, but you know.
The voice cast for this apparently is Troy Baker, who has done voices of Two-Face, Batman, and the Joker before.
Okay.
He did the voice of the Joker in Arkham Origins as well as Batman: Assault on Arkham.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah, which one was? I like that one. That's
He
cool.
did the voice of Joker in there, and then Jensen Ackles from Supernatural, who did the voice of Red Hood in
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Naya Rivera, which is Santana from Glee.
Okay.
Titus Welliver, David Dastmalchian, that's a long name. Jim Puri, Amy Landecker, Matthew Gray, Goobler, Katie Sackhoff, which is from oh my god, Battlestar Galactica, I think.
Battlestar
Yeah. And Fred Tennis Stewart. But the main ones for me are Troy Baker and Anson Ackles. Makes me wonder, like, so it makes me wonder, is this like a new era of animation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we've been using the same kind of voice actors for all these movies. And with the Long Halloween, I know it's been talked about before, where like everybody's kind of sick of the animation style they have going on with these movies so far.
Okay.
Assault on Arkham has the same art style as the Justice League versus Teen Titan movie. It has the same art style as Batman Bad Blood. It has the same art style as Sword of Atlantis.
Yeah.
People are clamoring for a new art style, so maybe this is the time to do it with the Long Halloween, because it has a very distinct art style, you know? But let's do it.
Sorry, I was reading DJ Wolfie's comment.
Me and a friend caught a 4DX showing of Aquaman at Point Orlando. I swear to Christ, I was freaking soaked when you... In what way, DJ Wolfie? In what way?
Yeah, which way? Which way?
Which way?
Which way?
There's no ancient way. Rainbow said it's too long of a story for one film, so I hope it's multiple parts like The Dark Knight Returns. I would love that. I love the fact that Dark Knight Returns
Yeah, like
was part
separated.
1 and 2.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That's a really cool little thing about that movie. Like, they didn't try to like cram it all in.
No, yeah, and you can't like that's because you want it to be like
Yeah, you want
precise.
that fight with the mutants to like play out.
God,
You don't want to
dude,
just like
I
make
wish.
it
I swear to God, if they made that into a live action movie,
that'd be amazing.
well, you know, like when we saw Batman versus, or what was it, Superman versus, or was it Batman versus Batman, or Batman versus Batman, Batman versus
It's just
Superman.
Batman punching a mirror. I hate you.
I hate you. I hate myself. No, Jesus Christ, Batman versus Superman.
Yes. Yes.
It was almost that version of.
It was very inspired by
like
that
that.
Dark Knight Returns, which is my favorite Batman personally. I'm not a huge fan of the main line Batman, right? Because I think the best Batmans are the ones that are emotionally scarred to a point where they're like physically, like mentally altered.
Yeah.
Not like, I mean, I get like so Justice League, he's always like sort of like the calm, collected, smart one, right?
Yeah.
The Dark Knight Returns, he wants to get himself in danger. He's driving a car in a race that he could easily get in a crash and die.
Yeah.
Because he can. Because he's Bruce Wayne. He's been there, done that, and that's what I loved about Batman vs Superman, because they went that way. And that was my favorite type of Batman. Not everybody likes that.
No,
Batman.
I liked it, but I wish they had certain things. Again, I want a Green Arrow movie. I'm just gonna say that out loud.
Yeah.
Oh, a Green Arrow. I wish they had that part in in that movie where you had the one-armed Green Arrow shooting the kryptonite arrow.
Yeah.
But I get, you can't fit all that in one movie.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It still had kind of like the same kind of premise, though. It was like you had to poke him in the skin with the green thing.
Yeah.
But,
Okay. Yeah.
Superman.
Come here, Superman. I'm gonna poke.
There was a
you
time,
I'm
apparently.
gonna poke you with my green thing, Superman.
Apparently, like, I hate. Okay, so kryptonite is a cool thing, kind of. I hate
Which
it.
I don't understand. All right, he's from Krypton. Why would they make kryptonite? Like,
It has something to do with that his body was used to
'Cause he
the
was-
atmosphere of our place,
and then the kryptonite was like
throwing him off or something.
so weird.
Some of that.
And
Yeah.
then there's
I'm
all
not-
these different kryptonite, like red kryptonite and yellow kryptonite, and I'm like,
If-
what the fuck?
If anybody out there knows the deal with kryptonite, please let us know, because I'm not really sure.
Tell us where,
exactly
why?
what. What's going on with this kryptonite?
I must know. In case I ever have to kill Superman with a kryptonite sword or something.
Oh my god, let's hope he's
Well,
not.
that'd be
like
pretty
Red Sun.
badass. Why didn't he all right, Batman makes a kryptonite sword. That would be kind of cool.
You know, it'd be amazing. A kryptonite gun.
Or well, what's his name? Lex Luthor.
Dead.
Lex Luthor made a kryptonite bullet or something shit. Or no, who made? There was a movie or comic where what was that robot guy? He held like he had like a kryptonite thing in his chest, and he would open it up. It was one I forgot what's his fucking name.
I don't remember.
And you all know that guy.
Kryptonite chest man.
No, he was like a robot guy.
Kryptonipple.
Crypto nipple.
He's got kryptonite
My
nipples.
name is Crypto nipple. And his sidekick is Madam Chicken Finger.
Chicken finger fingers.
Chicken Fingers.
Kryptonite nipple always points to defeat. It's the my nipple can cut glass and Superman. And I'll tell you
I'm
what.
gonna touch you with my chicken tender fingers.
Is it cold outside or you just got kryptonite nipples?
Let me dip my chicken finger fingers in your kryptonite. Metallo, thank you, sir. Metallo. He had like at one point he had like half of his face like was human, and then like he had the metal like robotic face, and then eventually it all came off in Justice League cartoon or whatever it was.
Originally, Metallo was supposed to make an appearance in Batman vs Superman.
Yeah, thank God they didn't. With the did you see what he looked like?
I like the Transformers.
Yeah,
suit,
like he
Falcon.
had like freaking
Looking-
tires on his arm and shit.
I'm tire arm guy.
These tires have kryptonite on. I'm gonna rub it on your face.
You tired yet? But yeah. So getting back on the whole kryptonite thing, the kryptonite thing bothers me because I get that he's all powerful and it's like something so small, but it's like
That too, like and magic.
well, magic is understandable because it's not of this earth, and I guess kryptonite isn't of this earth also, but it's like it's not magic isn't worldly. Like
Okay,
kryptonite is.
yeah.
Or kryptonite is just
Well-
another element from another planet, but magic is
Is that
ethereal.
why? Is that why technically Aquaman could probably take him out if he wanted to with his magical Triton?
Yeah.
Necessarily. Okay.
You would definitely stand a chance. You would fight. You would put up a good fight. If you didn't have a trident.
Yeah, but he's as strong as Superman on land.
Yeah, but well, that's what
He
I'm
just
saying. Though,
can't
is like,
fly.
I don't think that he could kill Superman without a trident.
No, he could probably beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they could pummel each other for a while.
But as soon as Superman flies into space,
Oh yeah. See you later, Aquaman.
yeah.
You're frozen.
But yeah, that was one thing. Like at one point in the comics, Aquaman had a similar, like kryptonite, to where he had to be around water, and he couldn't be away from water for more than an hour, otherwise he would start dying.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
And so glad they got rid of that because that is so stupid.
I think they did that in the
Dehydration.
they did it like I want to say they did it like Justice League or like one of the cartoons too, where he like only could be out of the water for a certain period of time.
I think I remember that.
And I want to say I can't remember which one it was.
It's been so long since I watched this. I watched this.
Was
when
that the
I was a
one
kid.
where like I want to say it was the one where he had the hook like
Hook hand?
He had the hook hand or whatever.
I have to go back and watch it. I don't remember.
Oh God.
This is just from me looking it up.
Yeah,
But
that's
I
interesting.
mean, I'm just glad that they don't do that anymore. What up, Link?
Link. Me, Link. Well, hey, I didn't have the app. You should have got the app. Well, we're gonna have a sound for Link.
Yeah, we're gonna have a specific sound every time you enter the chat. They'll know.
Don't know.
We're talking about Aquaman and Superman, and DC is making a long Halloween animated movie. Which
Is it
really
called
cool.
Long Halloween for a reason? Is there like a? Is it like?
It's a lot of events that take place on Halloween, as far as I know.
Okay, I was gonna say, was it because of what's his name? A scarecrow. Seeing it.
I haven't read.
No.
I've only
I'm
read
gonna have
one
to read.
issue.
I'm gonna start reading that.
I know. I really.
That
wanted
makes me
to-
want to read. Go back and start. Like maybe that'll get me wanting to read more again.
Exactly. Yeah.
Sounds
But-
interesting. Okay.
But yeah.
Cool.
So let's see. I'm forgetting something. Oh, Aquaman.
We talked about Aquaman.
Aquaman was snubbed for visual effects for the award. Yeah. So it's not going to be nominated for an Oscar for visual effects
That's crazy.
at all. Yeah, but Black Panther is.
Well, because Aquaman stole from Black Panther. Me
I
and
could have punched that guy.
Oh
in
my
the
God.
nose.
Me and Zach were at the movie. We got out of the movie, and these two guys walk out, and they're like, "They took from Black Panther."
Oh no, you gotta say the whole thing. The guy's walking out. The guy's walking out of the movie, right? Man, that movie's shit. The movie's just shit. Stole everything from Black Panther. he was just like walking out like all fun,
Yeah.
and he was like, man, that movie was shit. And like everybody else is like walking out like, wow, that was amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing.
They stole everything from Black Panther, yo.
It's like, thanks for paying for the movie and watching it, you idiot.
It just got on my nerves the way it's just not. Throne of Atlantis exists. It existed before Black Panther.
True.
I'm just saying.
It did.
Aquaman existed before Black
But
Panther.
if you match it up, like how people are like, oh, if you show him flying into Wakanda and you show him flying into Atlantis, it doesn't look like it.
It's two different things, yeah. I think people. Okay, so people are saying, I guess because of the whole throne trying to take over siblings or whatever.
It was totally different. Like it
It's-
wasn't.
yeah.
Yeah. Totally different.
Totally different. However,
It was. And the thing was, is like. That was his actual like half brother. It wasn't like
his cousin.
Killmonger wasn't his brother. It was his like cousin or some
Yeah.
shit like that. You know, like.
Hey, auntie.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I loved.
No, I
Black
love
Panther.
Black Panther, but it's not. They're two different entities. It's not. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. When people compare them and they say that Aquaman's copying, it's kind of like when people are saying Bird Box is copying A Quiet Place.
Quiet Place. Yeah.
It's just it came out after, but that doesn't mean that it copied. I mean, technically, all of these movies
I
are
mean-
copying Iron Man.
That's just exactly. Well, I mean,
And
it's
that's
just the world we
Batman
live in now.
copied
Like, just
Superman,
people like to complain about whatever they want to complain about, and that's it. And,
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
They can't go out and enjoy something for what it is, and I thought that movie was great.
Let's see.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay, so we got so he's made. My issue is how is the Green Lantern ring not magic? Like every time you see Superman fight a lantern, they hold him for like 5 seconds, then he just shatters their constructs. Like, yeah, no, I think about that all the time too. Like, it's just like, is it just like they gather elements?
What the lantern core?
Yeah, like it. The way it works, it should be magic, but it's not.
I think it's
So
a
it's
type
just-
of technology they built. Like the rings are technology. It's like a
Like a technology, I guess.
yeah, like because it's powered by a lantern.
Yeah, but it's not like nanobots that come out of them.
That'd be
The ring.
amazing.
Like nanobots.
Nanobots attack.
Micro machines.
Nanobots creates a gun. But no, I mean I think it's because what are the little guys the Green Lantern dudes what's their names the headmaster dudes I don't know what the fuck their names are now. God damn, they look like Oompa Loompas or
We read comics, we promise.
I can't remember their names now. You know what I'm talking about,
the
right?
Oompa Loompa lanterns, yeah.
The Oompa Loompa what? Create chocolate.
Say the oath.
I can't think of their names now.
Oompa.
Ramos, what's their names? I'm gonna make you our encyclopedia for the show.
He's the one to go to, man. He knows all
I
this
can't
stuff.
think of the guy's names now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. Anyways,
Yeah.
I believe they created these rings. Like, you know, it's a type of space technology that they use to create these rings, which I don't know if it's true or not, but I don't think it's necessarily magic.
This does type of technology. Yeah, I get
Yeah.
what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Guardians.
Thank you, Guardians.
Guardians.
I like Space Oompa Loompas.
Space Oompa Loompas.
Willy Wonka's a Green Lantern.
It's the only way to get it just right. That'd be amazing.
Right?
Come with me, and you'll be in
Take
the
this
world.
everlasting gobstopper.
Okay, well, on that note, let's see, what else is Ramos saying? It's the
Guardians.
embodiment of my willpower. It's not like there's a scientific explanation here. It's the long Halloween because it starts on Halloween and then there's crimes every holiday afterwards. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I
I'm
really
about to
want
read.
it. I've
I'm
been
about to read.
wondering.
All right.
It's been years.
Homework. It's been years since we read.
It's been years since I read
was
this.
good.
I don't even read things.
Dude,
story
I was
anymore.
like on it. Like obviously, you guys knew I was doing one of the show originally, the weekly spill that we do now on this.
Mhm.
That was, you know, my comic book review.
Yeah.
Maybe we could start doing that. Well, me and you can read a comic and we can review it. Do a segment and review a comic, and I don't know, like
Yeah.
maybe we'll ask them what comic is a good
give us a comic to read. We'll read it. We'll review it the next
I mean, well, I mean,
show. What do you think?
likewise. I mean, like, I know of a lot of comics that I want to read, and I know that there are people that I know that watch us that don't know about comics, that would love recommendations like that. So,
Okay.
it would be really cool to just kind of like read some and then kind of like for instance, I know there's people here that have not read Saga. Some people might not even know what Saga is. I just got 3 volumes of it for Christmas that I plan on reading through. Spoiler alert, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's
TV's having sex on sex.
it's TV. Yeah, TV,
TV
people
people.
doing it.
It's still wearing butterfly. Remember this butterfly ring? What did we say? I totally forgot. That was one of our rich super moms when we said. I said, is she a butterfly or something? And you were like, no. Oh, I said it's a goat man having sex with a butterfly.
Basically,
Yeah, pretty much that.
basically, yeah. But there's more emotion to
Go
it.
back and listen to Super Moms if you haven't. If you haven't. If you haven't
One of
watched
our
it
more
yet.
popular videos. But yeah, it's crazy, and the way that it's done is, it's like almost unfilmable. Like you couldn't make a movie about this with a
Like maybe a
big
show?
enough budget.
What about like a sci-fi show? Like a sci-fi?
The
no?
budget would have to be ridiculous.
Crazy ridiculous.
Yeah, they'd have to really do a dumbed down version of this comic to make it work. Like it's more unfilmable, I think, than Watchmen is.
Really?
Yeah, because Watchmen has a couple moments that are like big bombastic moments, but a
Yeah.
lot of it is, you know, character building and stuff. And Saga has that too, but also like everything is like different worlds, different types of people. Like a character literally has a TV for a head. Like it's like
Yeah. What's his name? Prince. God damn it, Prince.
Prince Robot the Fourth.
Yeah, Prince Robot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And
You let me read that comic. I was like, this is the weirdest shit I've ever read in my life. It's crazy weird.
yeah, it's great, and it just gets weirder. Like there's some monsters, like giant trolls that come out, and you just
Okay.
like see their penis, like just
What?
swinging. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, and
Ridiculous.
ridiculous. But that's what makes it so cool. Is like there's no way that you could. I'm not saying no way.
No way.
There's a certain way that you can appreciate it that you can't appreciate other comics.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like Game of Thrones is like something like a league of its own.
Okay.
And compared to other shows. Like,
Yeah.
not saying the other shows are bad, but it's like nothing compared to Game of Thrones, you know.
Which is coming out soon.
Which is coming out soon, yes. And it's the last season, and I don't know what I'm going to do with myself afterward.
Rewatch them all over again. Backwards.
Hell no.
Watch it from.
It's so much. It's so
Yeah,
much.
it
to
is a
watch.
lot. I remember I had to binge watch like through. Like I'd wait for like to get free HBO.
Mhm.
For like, you know, for the weekend or whatever, and I'd binge watch like as much as I could, like tape every episode so I could watch them, and that's how I did it.
I still have 2.5 seasons of My Hero to catch up on, and I still can't do that.
Did I finish it?
Did you?
No, I think I have like one more or so.
Okay, well,
One
it's a
or
lot
two
more
more.
than I have.
Well, I like one Monday I just sat there and watched. Because I wasn't waiting for it to be dubbed. I was just watching it, like the Japanese version.
Yeah.
And I just, you know, blew through it. Just watch. You know.
Yeah.
And I, of course, had to see Mortal Engines commercial 10 million fucking times. God damn it.
Everybody's seen the Mortal Engines commercial, but nobody saw the movie.
No. I'm sure it'll be like on Netflix or something at one point.
Oh yeah, for
I'll
sure.
probably just be like, oh, okay, I'll watch it.
But see, that's the thing is like it should have been.
Mr. Anderson's on it, bro.
It should have. Yeah, that doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean anything.
And Neo.
He's okay. So
What?
Keanu.
Check out my Mortal Engine.
They're gonna stop stealing my dog. It's-
All right, well, hold on. John Wick is a badass movie. I'm sorry. John Wick 1 and 2.
no,
I can't wait for 3.
for sure, yeah.
Because that's what I thought too. Like watching it, I'm like, oh, he's probably gonna be like, oh, you killed my dog. Now I'm gonna kill you.
Oh,
But it was like, dude, it was badass. Like the first one was fucking badass.
I kind of wish they left off from the first one though, like just like its own.
Yeah, I kind of do too. The second one wasn't as good as I mean, it was good, but it wasn't as good as the first one. The first one, dude, like when the guy's dad calls him on the phone, hey, what's up, John? Click. The guy, just his reaction on his face is like, oh fuck, like
We're screwed.
we're fucked. Like
Yeah.
John Wick's coming for us, and his son's like, I'll take care of him, Dad. He goes and hugs him. He's like,
Sure.
sure, whatever you say. I was like, oh man, so good.
That was my favorite part of that movie. It was just like the reactions. They were just like,
Right.
"This is John Wick's car." And he's like,
Get the fuck out of
Take
here!
that
Yeah,
back.
get the fuck out of my
Now.
car! Yeah,
like
yeah. we beat his dog with a bat. You beat his dog and you stole his car. Get the fuck out of my garage.
"You're not my son anymore.
You're not his son anymore.
I don't have any part of this."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
That's kind of, they kind of did something like that too with the Punisher in the Daredevil series, where they kind of like built him up before you ever saw him.
Yeah.
And then the very last scene before you saw him, it was Daredevil like talking to this one guy, and he's like, "Where'd they go? Like, what did they do to you?" And he was like, "Not they, him. It was one man." And then it just like went, and like it just showed his boots as he's walking, and you're just like, "Oh shit."
When's that coming? Is that
The Punisher?
season
This
2?
month.
Oh man, I'm
This month.
excited.
And they're not gonna call it Jigsaw.
What are they calling him?
I don't know. They're not gonna call him Jigsaw.
Scarface or like?
Messed up face guy.
We'll call you Glassface.
We'll call you not so pretty
Why
face
not
anymore.
call him Jigsaw? Nah, whatever. I'll take it.
I don't know. I don't know.
Hopefully they don't like you were saying they might not cancel it.
It wasn't part of the original deal with Marvel, but that doesn't mean they will or won't cancel it. It just
Why
kind of
not?
like is up in the air.
Don't even cancel it. Like keep it on Netflix because it's a more violent show. Like
Yeah.
why have it on the Disney streaming? Because you're not really.
Well, we don't know that any of these shows are going to Disney streaming service.
Well, I'm just saying in general, like
Yeah,
keep it on Netflix because that could be your, you know,
true.
I don't
yeah,
know. It's
like your
just,
flagship.
dude, I can't wait. Like especially he's gonna have the vest, with the freaking skull on it, and like running around shooting people. Like,
If it's the last season, though, I really hope they leave it off on a satisfying note.
Yeah,
not a
yeah.
cliffhanger. Because that would suck if they left it on a cliffhanger, knowing that it's going to be the last
True,
season.
true.
You know, but you know, what are you going to do? Let's see. John Wick is a beast. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Speaking of Punisher,
he's
that teaser
still
dropped.
Billy.
He's still yeah. He's still Billy. Like when okay.
Oh, and what do you call it? Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, or not Bogus Journey, but the Bill and Ted's 3 coming out eventually.
Bill and Ted's Heinous Reboot.
Is it called Heinous Reboot?
I hope that'd be amazing.
That would be amazing. I'm gonna see it because you know it's Bill and Ted. Come on,
Yeah.
come on.
John
John
is on here.
John P.
John.
Yo. John. Oh, John Comic. I'm
John
sorry.
Comic? The John Comic? That's John Comic.
Yeah, that's John. John P. is John Comic.
I'm not used to the P part.
Well, you know,
John C.
John.
John C.
You are now officially John C.
Riley.
Dun, 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 dun. John C. Riley.
John Cena. Cough cough. Iron Fist season 2. Ends on the biggest. Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah.
And it's one of those. Well, I'm not gonna say that it got me excited. It just got me eager to want him to get his powers back the way he had it.
Yeah.
Because I
I
don't know.
totally. I mean, after all that, after they canceled, I totally forgot about Iron Fist. Yeah. Now that
They made an Iron Fist show?
not Fist. Did I say fish?
No, Iron Fist. They made an Iron Fist show?
Oh.
That's crazy.
I know, right?
I didn't know that.
He had guns.
Who made that? Netflix?
Iron Fish sounds pretty cool.
Iron Fish.
I am the Iron Fish.
It's Danny
No
Rand,
one-
but he just instead of fist, he just hits people with an iron
Look
fish.
at Iron Fish.
That'd be amazing.
That might be cool.
Iron Fish Fist.
Iron Fish Fist. I cut my hands off, and they're now fish.
Iron Fish.
Iron Fish.
Fists. Makes it really hard to go to the bathroom or do anything.
I can't hold anything. These fish.
Let's see, how come you aren't on the stream, John? Putting out fires like the Baudelaire children. That's really fucked up.
Jesus Christ.
Which, by the way, that already did season 3 already drop with that, or is that coming out? I don't even know.
Oh,
So
what?
the season before Stranger Things.
Oh yeah, I think so.
It's already out.
I think it's already out.
Yeah, I saw a teaser for it earlier.
Nothing's better than the first. I mean, the movie.
The
Obviously.
movie.
Yeah.
See, the movie was great,
It was okay.
but it didn't
Yeah,
elaborate.
yeah.
It was like 3 things shoved into one.
True.
The show spends time with it, but I think kind of drags a little bit sometimes.
True.
It dropped. I fell off during season 2. Same. I fell off during season 2 as well. Unfortunately,
I never watched it.
season 1 was okay, and season 2 was. I don't know. It didn't.
I just never. I never like even. I saw the movie.
Yeah.
I forget when I saw it. It might have been on like Netflix or something when I saw it, but I was like, eh.
If you've seen the movie, you've seen the first season, minus the last
Yeah.
episode or 2.
But I wasn't like. I was like, you know, I'm not really. I wasn't like attached to the characters or like. I never knew really about. Excuse me, or about the show or the movie necessarily.
See, I read some of the books. And so like growing up, like I own the DVD of.
Well, see,
Stranger
you're reading
Unfortunate
books, and I was.
Don't you? I'll drop this in your drink.
I was fist pumping and booty humping. 2019, son. Right, John?
Fist humping and booty pumping.
Fist humping and booty humping?
Booty pumping.
Oh, wait. Fist
humping.
Fist humping and
Booty
booty pumping.
pumping.
Wow, that's intense.
It's very, very violent.
Yes.
Very unpleasant.
John knows what we're talking about.
John knows.
You know John.
He's
When you were reading all those books, you know what I was doing.
fist humping and booty pumping.
Fist pumping and booty humping.
There you go.
All right.
So now that we got the club guy here,
Goo,
why don't you
goo,
tell us a
goo,
little
goo,
bit
goo,
about
goo.
tell us a little bit about those clubs. I bet those really interesting these days.
Yeah, they're not. They're not.
You remember any crazy times at the club? No,
No.
man. Because I remember everything that happened to me as a kid, and all the magical times that I had with the Baudelaire children while you were fist bumping
Hey, not everybody could fist bump and booty hump.
and you're able to do both.
I was reading the book while I was one hand holding the book, the other hand fist pumping, booty bumping. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
I just pictured you in a club
Go like
reading a
this.
series of unfortunate events.
Hey girl. Hey girl.
Yes. Got all the ladies like that. Oh, I'm on book 3. That's so amazing.
Oh my god. You could read and booty hump? I'm like, yeah.
I'm not reading this.
I'm not reading
I'm
this.
just holding it. They got you to ask me out.
Look for the shirts coming soon. Fist pumping and booty humping. Fresh Cup of Comics. What is happening?
So Ramos said their spoiler parents were played by Colby Smulders and Will Arnett, which I just realized are Robin and Lego Batman.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Colby Smulders. Who's that? Colby Smulders. Well, that's not familiar.
Colby Smulders.
I'm gonna look it up.
He's smoldering.
Let's see. I love the books and Jim. The Jim Carrey movie was great.
Yeah, that was cool.
I like that movie.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Could you see Jim Carrey playing the Joker? I was looking at the Joker over here. I could see him like could you see him playing that like in a live action movie, a Joker?
Oh, okay, so Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., like the Avengers, Colby Smulders. Got you.
Oh, okay.
Got you. Okay. Yeah. Her. Remember her?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Gotcha. Put a face to the name. Totally forgot.
Also,
She played Robin?
yeah,
Yeah.
on How I Met Your Mother.
Oh,
Not Robin on.
I'm thinking Lego Batman.
Did she play Robin on Lego Batman?
No. That was Michael Cera.
Oh no, he said level out like how from my How I Met Your Mother.
Gotcha. See, I missed the train on that show. I missed the train completely on that show. Yeah. That explains it.
Come on, ride that train.
I'm so sorry. I'm so goddamn sorry. No, yeah, but that's
I'm sorry. I was thinking that too, though. I was thinking Robin from Batman. Like, all right, good times.
I was like the only children's like parents are both from Batman. That's amazing.
Lego Batman.
That's oh man. Okay, so speaking of Lego Batman, Lego movie coming out here soon. You gonna watch it?
Which one? Lego Batman?
No, the Lego movie 2.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah.
It looks
I
funny.
love the humor in it because it's like for all ages, not like the cutesy.
It looks more. It looks. It doesn't look like there's like a kid's story to it. It just looks more of the Lego.
Yeah.
I don't know. It looks cool. I definitely want to see it.
Margot Robbie's gonna voice Lego Harley in it. What?
So that's cool.
How I Met Your Mother is a great show. Oh yeah, John Connolly loves. Yeah.
Let's go to the mall today. Yes, How I Met Your Mother.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Take it for your word.
But yeah, so Lego movie coming out.
Yeah.
We're already hearing talks for Lego Batman 2.
Which I love Lego Batman 1.
Yeah,
So funny. So
I liked it.
funny.
I liked it. I'm
I like Will Arnett as Lego Batman.
yeah.
His voice is hilarious. I love in the first one he's like, "Hey babe," you know, it's like.
You missed me. No, I did not.
No, I did not.
I
That's
will say it got to me though. Like I think I was in a bad mindset for it because I was already seeing where this was going, and like all the successful DC movies were the ones making fun of DC.
Okay,
So
I
you
got
had
you.
Lego Batman, which was really successful, but it made fun of DC. Then you had Teen Titans Go, which was really successful, made fun of DC. Like I was like, I didn't want it to go the route of the 1960s Batman again, so I was really like afraid that it was gonna be like that. But then Aquaman happened, and we're good. So Aquaman and one of
I wouldn't mind having a new 1960s Batman show, like redone, but
Yeah.
you couldn't do it, obviously, because you're not gonna find someone that could do what he did. You know what I mean?
I would love for them to, they could pull it off if they made a show about Adam West and his life.
True.
And then like half of the show is him on set doing Batman stuff,
Yeah.
right? That'd be cool.
I would love them that like Netflix or someone, Amazon, whoever, to have all those episodes
Yeah.
and just where you can go back and watch. I used to love watching those as a kid, man. Like
I want to watch the Egghead episodes.
Egghead.
Exceptional Batman.
Exceptional
Vincent Price.
Batman had some. I mean, obviously we've talked about many of his stupid ass.
Batman's famous for his villains.
Oh my god.
Famous for him.
What do we? Signal Man and Calendar Man and
Calendar Man.
Turn D Century.
Turner D Century.
Turner D Century.
Probably the worst offender.
Oh, you're 65, huh?
Uh,
Now you're dead.
That's that great weapon you got there. Why don't you just make a weapon that works on everybody and then just aim at the young people?
I like that. Like, yeah, retired permanently.
Like what could come out of that? He shoots somebody and then it's like, ah, surprise, I'm younger.
Is it like a ray gun or is it like a sonic wave gun?
It's a killing gun. I don't know.
Oh, like a bullet?
Sure.
It's like I was making a laser gun, but instead it's a bullet. You're 65.
I like the idea of a bullet changing its mind if it's like if it's a young person or if it's an old person.
He goes to shoot it. It's like
The bullet's like, oh shit! I didn't know you were young.
I didn't know you were.
I didn't know you were old.
Oh, you look old, but never mind. That'd be amazing. Condiment King. Condiment King still works out today. Like, 'cause he could be cool. Like, he could have like poison mustard that he shoots on you, or
I think he's a really
acid ketchup.
he has a really satisfying power, especially if maybe if you incorporate like Chick-fil-A sauce.
Choke on these pickles. And he like throws pickles in your mouth.
Why doesn't Condiment King team up with some guy named Garnish Guy?
He could team up with Madam
Chicken Finger.
Would you
Okay,
like some
okay.
dipping sauce, Madam Chicken Finger Fingers?
Yeah, I feel like they would only last like one fight. That's it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Because all Batman would have to do is like take a bite out of Madam Chicken Finger Fingers.
Not if he's vegan.
That's true.
Vegan Batman.
I've sworn off meat.
Vegan Batman.
We got him, Madam Chicken Finger Fingers. God, that's hard to say. Say that like 5 times.
Chicken Madam Chicken Finger Fingers, Madam Finger Fingers, Madam Chicken Fingers. Okay, so let's get back to these.
Alright,
comments.
sorry. It was a good time.
Well, we missed a little bit because we were goofing the fuck up.
That's always fun. They were talking about How I Met Your Mother.
Where's the mom?
Today.
Speaking of Batman, Gotham came back yesterday. I thought Gotham finished. What happened? Yes, it did. Last season. So apparently,
Yeah, Bane's on it this year.
yeah, but
Or
Apparently-
Steampunk Man.
Steampunk Man, Steampunk 2 Mask Man.
Steampunk Man.
So
Sorry.
this is the last season.
Yes.
Now they said at the beginning of the show that it was going to be about Bruce Wayne becoming the Batman, and that the last episode would be him, like the first time he ever put on a suit.
Like the cow and all that
Yeah.
stuff. Okay.
People are really hoping that it's not like Smallville, where the last scene is where he just opens the shirt and you see the logo of the suit, and then you never see him wear it. Right? Like it was maybe
Like he opens up a case and it's just a cow and he goes to go grab it and then
Yeah.
cut.
Like you just see the Batman from the back, just looking off at like a bat signal and the cape blowing, and then it just like goes to credits. And that's the only thing you
I'm
see.
just picturing going like this.
This is me to you tonight, crime. Take this, crime.
He takes a flashlight out and he's like
Hand hawk signal man.
that'd be amazing.
Yeah, but so we'll see. I mean, I've heard some good things about Gotham. I'm not really sure if I want to get back into it though.
I kind of want to go, well, because I stopped season 1. Like
I stopped mid season.
I was like, season 1.
I held off, man. I held off
This
because I
little
wanted to
punk
get.
kid
I wanted it to
somehow
get
is
better.
getting all these goddamn files and he's able to like do like
Bruce Wayne,
detective
man.
stuff. Oh, but he's 10 years old. And he's like,
He's
Hey,
connected. He's
hey.
got his family's fortune.
hey, give me some files on that guy, and then I'll figure out where he's at for you.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I don't know if that's how it went down, but I was.
listen. So they would have it to where Alfred would help him out with resources, things that he needed to get right.
So
When he would get files and stuff that he thought that he needed, he would
Yeah.
start doing detective work, but it would most of the time blow up in his face because he's a kid. So even though
like
he tried to do
Alfred's like, you
detective work-
goddamn idiot, that's not right.
Well, Alfred at one point was like, if you're gonna do this, I gotta train you, because I'm not gonna let you do this alone. And
First, you must drink some tea.
It's-
yes.
and so because of his military background, he was helping Bruce like learn to fight and things like that.
Yeah, of course.
And so when Bruce was trying to do things that were adult, it would always blow up in his face because he didn't take the time to be responsible and think things through, which is kind of like character building, which is part of the
Yeah.
charm of the show. What I didn't like was how they would introduce cool characters or characters from the comics and then immediately just take them in a left turn and then just like completely just everything that you knew about the comics out the window, and not in a good way, but like in a way that they were just like, oh, you surprised yet? Watch the next episode.
He's the Joker. Wait, he's not the Joker. He's dead, and now it's
So
his
he's
brother.
actually the Joker now again, where he's
Wait.
dead again, now it's his brother. Wait, is he the Joker?
He cut his
is.
brother's face off, and now he's wearing his brother's face. Now he is the Joker.
It's, yeah.
And then we got
that guy's
steampunk,
weird.
steampunk, Bane.
It's yeah. The consistent characters though are the Riddler and the Penguin, which I've heard are amazing.
excellent. Yeah.
Yeah. So if
I've
there's
come
anything,
from the sky. I'm steampunk Bane.
I come from my juiced up Zeppelin.
Don't look at my chest. It looks like a working clock. I'll give you the time later.
It does. Time to die.
Time to die, Batman.
Have Braun Strowman play him, and he can like open up his clock chest and be like, "You're about to get these hands."
ready for these hands.
Get these hands.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Okay, so last season, it takes place 10 years later, and the promo for this season shows him fully dressed as Batman for like 5 seconds running into smoke. Ooh. I mean, that gets me excited. I really hope that they actually have scenes of Batman and not just like a silhouette.
Yeah. I mean, I've been meaning to watch it. I gotta go back and watch it. It's on Netflix, right? Is it still on Netflix? I think it's still on Netflix.
Last episode takes place 10 years later. Really didn't know that. You sure? Because being the last night, they should have.
John said they don't have the
PlayStation
Joker in the show.
He said it-
Whatever, John, they do.
They don't have the Joker in the show. Okay, so to this day, nobody knows. Like,
I know, yeah.
It's like a version of the Joker, but like the very first time they had the Joker die or Jerome die, they had like it was broadcast in the news, and then for some reason people watching fucking Fox were like, "Oh my god, I'm the Joker now!" So like a little kid in his living room was like laughing, and like some guy at a bar was laughing, and then there was a guy outside of a TV window display at a store
Was laughing.
and he goes and just like stabs somebody for no reason because he was like fucking watching the news, and they were like, "Oh, the Joker is everybody. Oh, the Joker could be anybody. He's an idea," and it's like, yeah, it's an idea, but
And then, the other thing that was throwing me off is like when I was watching it is Gordon's wife was becoming crazy.
yeah. Which by the trailers, I feel like she still is.
But
Correct me if I'm wrong, though. I don't know where.
well,
her,
from what I
her-
saw, like she was
yeah.
wearing like it almost looked like she was like a Harley Quinn type. She had like a jester hat on.
She was very much like a Harley Quinn.
But I was like, is that even accurate? Because did Gordon's wife go crazy in the comics, or did like
the way the things
But
happened in the show, like just the stuff that I saw, there is no way if Jim Gordon is in his right mind that he would go back to Barbara Gordon.
hey babe, I know you've been crazy, but want to get back
Like-
together?
Like she went crazy, went to an asylum, fell in love with this other girl, and like they
Yeah,
were
yeah, yeah.
together for a while,
Yeah.
and then she like assisted in all these murders and shit. Like there's no way that Jim Gordon would be like, remember that time that you were crazy? But
He
it's all
comes
good now.
He comes back and he has his full mustache. He's like, hey babe, I know.
Now that I've grown,
Now I'm growing my mustache.
now that I've grown a little bit.
You want to get back together?
Yeah,
I'll
but
give you can get.
I don't know what kind of character
I'll
development
give you a
is for the show.
mustache, right?
Oh my god. Down to the station, because you're under arrest.
You're under arrest. Good
for,
stuff. Okay.
for being fine.
Sorry, I had to throw a little funny moment there.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, seriously though, like, just watching it back then, I don't know where her story was supposed to go. Like, there was no,
Yeah.
like, clear path of where it was supposed to go, and I don't know if that was their intention.
That threw me
Or what?
off a little bit. So
Yeah.
I'm
Let's see.
unfortunate.
Never been called a Joker, he's just a character who's crazy and has similarities. That's my concern though, you know, they just, Jerome, you know? Kevin said he can't have green hair and can't be called the Joker. Higher up said so it's close, but no Joker cigar. But why though? If he's so good at it, why not just make him the Joker?
Joker, yeah.
I don't get it. The Joker in Gotham is an ideology. Yeah, I get that. There is gonna be a fight at Ace Chemicals though, so maybe that.
Interesting, as John would say.
They've got me talking about the show again. Damn it! Now I want to watch it.
We'll have to watch it.
I gotta watch it. You guys did it.
What if we did once we get the new camera,
Stream it.
stream it where we could watch it?
It's a lot to stream though.
Well, I mean, like, what if we?
I would say we'll watch a season or watch a few episodes and then we'll stream our thoughts.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like instead of just like, hey, watch along with us for these like fucking seasons. Like, yeah.
Or we could commentate on a show or like something. I don't know.
Yeah, like
Of course.
finales or something.
Yeah, I would like to do
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Maybe when the show is all out. How about this? When the show is all out, anybody who hasn't watched it, we'll do sort of like a book club where it's like, hey, watch these a few episodes. Next week we'll talk about those episodes,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
and then we'll just kind of like keep up all together. That'd be kind of awesome
Yeah,
if
I like
anybody's
that, I
willing
like
to do that
yeah,
with us.
Let us know.
But yeah, that kind of gets us back into it because I've been on and off wanting to watch it again.
Yeah.
But this last season looks pretty.
Maybe
decent.
we'll like Steampunk Bane.
That's the one thing I don't know. Well, I mean, it's all like origins, so who knows? But the Joker, the Penguin and the Riddler.
Watch out,
That's
Batman!
right.
I have steampunk guns.
You're talking like Riff Raff from
I'm sorry. What?
Rocky Horror Picture Show. It's astounding.
Well,
Time is fleeting. Madness.
I'm gonna shoot hot steam on you, Batman.
Ugh, burns a little.
You're burning my suit.
Ugh.
Batman played by Keanu Reeves.
That'd be amazing.
Actually, I could see Batman as Keanu Reeves.
Better than Wolverine.
Ugh!
Oh,
God, this hurts.
hurts my nuts.
Oh my
Let's
God.
see. She runs a club called the Sirens right now, so do with that what you will. Is that setting something up though? The Sirens Club? You think? Like Gotham City Sirens?
Is that what, Canary and all that? No? Or
Yeah.
is that,
Yeah.
I don't know. Again, I don't know too much about it because I stopped watching it season
I'm
one.
just familiar with it. I haven't read the Gotham
So
City
you've
Sirens.
read, alright, so you watched it all the way up to what, season 2?
Halfway through season 2, yeah. When they killed off Jerome and that whole ideology thing,
Okay.
that didn't do it for me.
So what,
It might have done it for some people, but not for me.
so we'll
And
both
I,
have
like,
homework. We'll have to like go and watch it. Like,
Yeah, pick up from there.
Yeah. All right.
I'll
so
probably start watching from the beginning of season 2
Yeah.
though.
Well, I'll go from season 1 and then how many episodes season 1?
Well, 2 of you. I'll be in season 2.
Oh, how many episodes of season 1 is there?
I don't know, but it didn't. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I, want
I hate Fish Mooney, and she was a huge part of that.
well, I think the thing
Hate
that really,
Fish Mooney.
I'm telling you, like the thing that bothered me, I remember telling my wife, I was like, oh my God, this little punk kid, how is he? I know he's Batman, but how the hell is he getting these files? Like, what the hell?
This little punk becomes my hero. Yeah, no, I get that. Let's see. Probably the best acting from a superhero show on air right now, which is a huge thing. Because I remember the first couple seasons were kind of in and on the acting, but if they've gotten like better like that,
Well, I
That
heard
makes me
some of the
excited as hell.
characters, like Mr. Freeze was in it. They made him look kind of cool from what the pictures I've seen.
yeah.
Certain characters, Firefly was in there, I think,
I saw that. Yeah,
which is a chick.
Yeah.
Which I thought it was a cool concept. Why
it was a
not
cool
change
origin
it?
they
Yeah.
gave her. Yeah, but it was like I said, like the way that everything was kind of like acted and written, it kind of seemed sort of like
Yeah.
childish.
Well, I
in a
heard
way.
nothing but good things about the villains, except for Steampunk Bane that I'm seeing pictures of.
Steampunk Bane.
That's his name, Steampunk Bane.
Steampunk Bane.
Or-
Yeah.
Wow, I said Steampunk Bane.
Steampunk
Bane.
Banes.
That's his brother, Steampunk Bane.
Agree, but it's hardly a competition. Correct here.
All the Titans.
Excluding Corey and Rachel.
Which I gotta get out. Did you end up keeping DC?
I had the trial and then I had to let it run out because I
Yeah. 'cause-
Money.
Yeah.
But I definitely want to watch it, especially since the entire first season is out right now. And then Young Justice just came out today.
I know. I want to.
Outsiders.
Dude, I wanna, how long's the free preview? Is it 30 days?
Oh, it's not that long. It's
Oh,
like
it's a week?
it's like a 7-day
Oh,
trial
really?
or something. Yeah, 3-day trial. I don't even remember. But yeah, I mean it was cool. It's a cool app to have. I just wish that they had it for PlayStation or for the TVs
They do. It's on Fire Stick, dude.
on the Fire Stick.
Yeah.
On the Fire Stick.
Yes. I downloaded it on my Fire Stick, so when I do get it, I can have it. It's on there. No, it's on there, dude.
Hi, mighty.
Hey, I know you have one too.
I have a Fire Stick, but it's not like yours.
No, I'm telling. This is an app. Like it's in the app when you go look up your apps.
The DC Universe app
Yeah.
on the Fire Stick.
Swear to God. Swear to you. I swear. I swear.
Because I've looked on mine and I couldn't find it. That was like the big thing for me.
Yeah, I caught them online. What? Online fire. Fire!
Let's see.
John, what do you think of the new light setup, man? Fire.
Interesting. I have to look when I get home, but there's nothing online about it being on fire.
And it wasn't like,
Fire TV. December 16th is when it came on. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Holy shit. I can watch it on TV now. This is amazing.
Yes.
Because it was cool, but I had to watch it on my phone.
Yeah.
And I have a big phone, but it's
Yeah.
not the same.
Yeah. I saw that. I was like, holy shit, it's on the Fire Stick. I'm like, cool. So I downloaded it. So when I do have it, when I do get it, I kind of want to get rid of Amazon because I don't really watch Amazon and I don't really order a ton of stuff on Amazon.
Yeah.
And it's $8.99. You know, like $8.99 a month, I think.
Interesting. I didn't know.
Because I want to watch
Oh,
Young
okay.
Justice, bro. I love Young Justice.
Yeah, this new season's
I'm
gonna
in
be
love.
crazy.
I'm in love with Young Justice.
I married Young Justice.
I'll marry it today.
I watched it, yeah, but now Young Justice is out. I'm gonna get the service. Young Justice is dropping 3 episodes a week in these first 3. 3 episodes a week? Yes.
Right.
Yes. Why didn't they do Titans like that, man? It was
I
like
don't
an episode a week.
Are they gonna? Well, didn't at the end of Titans Go movie, the movie itself, they said they had that preview of them possibly bringing Titans back.
The regular Titans?
Yeah.
You know what that amounted to?
Nothing.
They're making a Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans movie. Well, one off.
Why?
Because they're all about the Teen Titans Go bullshit.
Well, I mean that's it's. I know.
So frustrating. We got Young Justice. Well, what else could you ask for? I mean, I love Teen Titans, but I'll take what I can get.
Well, are they taking Young Justice like further and further for like storyline wise, or is it?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how long they're planning on taking it, but it'd be cool if they could just. I mean, it doesn't have to be forever as long as it's a
Yeah.
satisfying story. Because I don't want them to just drag it on just for the sake
Well,
of
I
it.
don't want them like once this Beetle war is done with the whole Beetle stuff.
Mhm.
Like I want them to do something else. Like
Yeah, I think a lot of it's gonna focus on.
I want new characters and stuff like that. That'd be cool.
I think a lot of it's gonna focus on Aqualad because he's assuming Aquaman position now.
Position, yeah.
So I want to know what that is all about.
Yeah.
But yeah, I honestly don't know where they're gonna go with it, which is
Yeah.
kind of awesome. I've intentionally been steering clear of trailers.
Oh, I haven't seen any trailers
Yeah.
since the first ones I saw before, but
Yeah, like I saw a couple trailers for Titans, but for the most part, I don't know what I'm getting into watching that either. So
yeah. Well, I know Young Justice. Like you learn in the beginning, first and second season, you learn about how like Artemis, his father was sportsmaster, and then all that stuff. That was cool. Like that was a cool concept.
okay, so one thing that Young Justice has that I love they just stuck with is the relation to actual heroes,
Right.
Like more
Yeah.
established heroes.
Yeah. Heroes you might not even like in some of the villains too that you might have never heard of. You learn about on that show, like Sportsmaster. I'm sure there's not a lot of people that know about Sportsmaster.
Yeah.
You know, a guy looks like Casey Jones kind of, but
Mm.
uses
Yeah.
sports equipment to hurt you with it.
Hockey pad to the face. But then you also had Black Manta, which is really
Black
cool.
Manta,
Like-
and then like you learn about the whole his son being Aqualad.
and you don't really know what side Aqualad is on at the moment. Like,
Well, you never
At
knew.
the
Like
time.
at first, you're like, wait, that's his son. How? Wait, who? And that whole entire
It blew
time,
your mind?
I never. Well, it blew my mind. I never knew Black Manta was black. Like I thought he was. I didn't know what he was. Like underneath the mask. But no, I'm serious. Like
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it blew my mind. I was like, holy shit, he's black this whole time. Like
he's a black.
it's a black guy the whole time. I had no idea, dude. Like.
No, I get that. Yeah.
So I was like, whoa, holy shit, that's so cool. Like that's a cool concept. Like, cause in the cartoons when I was younger, he never took off his mask.
Yeah. He was
so
always
you never
just the
knew.
oval.
You never knew what he was underneath that.
Yeah.
Like he could have been like a robot for all I knew.
Yeah.
So it was crazy.
Link said I got rid of Amazon myself. No reason to keep it. How many episodes was Titans? That's probably the reason. 11. Link and 11, and they.
Like
well, okay,
how many episodes do you like to have? Like what's your limit? Do you want like 300? Do you want?
Oh, because he likes to binge. Yeah.
But he'll binge the whole thing for like. So like Naruto, for instance, is like a long. If you start from season 1 to all the way to where
Well,
it's
I
at
mean,
now.
even Smallville. Smallville, for instance, has a lot of seasons.
Yeah.
When I first started talking to Link, he was watching through the entirety of Smallville.
Does he do it when he's on break or like
While he's
for his
working.
job while he's working?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean,
he
I
has
guess
a job where he can sit at a desk, and then when people come in, that's when he does his job and everything. But in the off time in between,
he could watch
he
it.
could watch it, yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
which is great. I wish I could do that.
That's cool.
But yeah, so I mean, I get having a lot of content to watch is kind of a necessity.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, at the same time, like,
Well, right now, Link, if you go to watch Young Titans or Young Justice, sorry,
Young
Jesus
Titans.
Christ. Young Titans. That's a movie.
remember
What was it? Remember the Titans?
Remember the Titans.
Whatever. Anyways.
whatever, Young Titans.
Young
remember
Titans. Young Justice.
Mhm.
There's 2 seasons, and now they're starting a new season. So you'd have plenty to watch until you get to the 3rd season. So.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm excited. And then another thing that I saw today, Swamp Thing wants to focus on the romance and the horror, the gothic horror aspects.
That's cool. I mean, if they show him like Swamp Thing fighting other creatures, that would be cool.
I see. I would love. Okay, so
Or like him killing people with his powers, I guess.
I want to see Swamp Thing become Swamp Thing, right? But I want it to happen in sort of like an Evil Dead type of way.
Okay.
You know the scene where she's out in the middle of the woods and then some stuff happens.
Yeah.
Something like that, where it's like this horrific, like, oh my, like this guy like cannot come back from this
Yeah.
type of transformation into the Swamp Thing. Body horror works wonders for like this mutilation type, like monstrosity type.
Yeah,
things.
they might show that. I mean, like, because when basically how he becomes Swamp Thing is he's working in this lab. The lab blows up and all the chemicals get onto his body. He falls into the swamp,
Mm.
and that's how he becomes Swamp Thing. All the chemicals that
Yeah.
pretty much destroys his body, but the swamp that he lands in creates this creature.
Yeah.
So
Which, might I say, he got the short end of the stick while Poison Ivy just got like
Right?
super hot.
right.
Yeah.
But I mean, Swamp Thing. There's some cool like comics you can get for him, like where he goes to hell and he's fighting demons and like just crazy stuff. Like it's insane.
Him versus the Pharaonic Man.
That was. I thought that was. Remember we were watching that? That was when when Metal came out.
That was the first
time
issue
Metal.
of
Yeah,
Metal.
which
We went to a comic shop. We went to this place called the Geek Easy,
yeah.
and they had
Before this
Scott,
was all created.
they had Scott Snyder Skype in on the big screen in this bar to like thank everybody for buying the
First issue.
DC Metal first issue and
Yeah.
like supporting and everything, which is really cool. So he was able to see us and vice versa. But before that, they were playing Batman and Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
And
That horrible.
I mean, I get it was sort of like more of like the campy, like animated series type stuff, but even the animated series didn't get.
Well, it was like it was exactly. It was like the old Batman animated series, but it wasn't.
It was too over the top, and Pharaonic Man.
Pharaonic Man, which was like evil Swamp Thing, but he looked like think of what's that old Christmas cartoon with Jack Frost, like the claymation type. That's what Pharaonic Man looked like to me, like Jack Frost from the Jack Frost.
He
Like,
did, yeah, with
Rankin and
the
Bass.
nose,
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
hair going back.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see if I missed anything here as we're reaching the near the end of the stream.
Near the end of the 2019 stream.
Oh, Batwoman officially. The pilot is officially ordered by the CW.
Okay.
There's that.
Okay.
I was excited once upon a time, but I don't know now.
I can't get into I guess we need to because it's about comics and stuff. We probably should watch them,
And that's the thing.
But
It's
it's
like I
hard.
feel obligations to
Yeah.
watch it, but I keep up with it. I keep up with
the news and stuff.
Yeah, so I watch clips that are important pieces and stuff, but like even those clips, like I can't get over some of the acting and the writing.
I know.
It just
I might
it
have
takes
to
me
just.
out of it.
Are they on Netflix, guys? Any of y'all watching those? A Year Without Santa Claus. Yes, that's it.
What?
We're talking about the movie, the Christmas movie, with Jack Frost.
Oh yes. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, DJ Wolfie and
DJ
coming in clutch.
Hey, we're gonna work on getting that regular show party together, man. I want to get that going. The live stream show, regular show, whatever we want to call it.
Let's see.
Gas night.
So apparently, Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill aren't doing
Later,
the
Ramos.
Batman. Is that here?
Thanks for watching, man.
Have a good night, man. Thanks for tuning in.
See you next week with me and John. Hopefully, if not, you'll see me. The one man show.
One man show.
One man show.
Have a good night, man. So the Batman Hush, the animated movie, was coming out.
I
Apparently-
totally fucking forgot about that. Oh my god. Is
So-
that coming out in theaters?
People, I don't know, but people
Dude.
expected Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill to be the voice actors in it. They aren't.
That's okay.
They aren't. Apparently, the voice cast, according to this article, is Jason O'Mara, who has voiced Batman before.
Okay.
Jerry O'Connell, who's voiced Superman before.
Yeah.
Tara Strong, Rainn Wilson,
Okay.
Bruce Thomas, and Vanessa Williams. Tara Strong, who did Harley Quinn.
Yeah, that's fine.
Rainn Wilson, which is Dwight Schrute.
Who's he gonna be? Did they say? Whoever.
No idea.
I wonder who. What's his name's gonna be? The guy who did Superman's voice. Oh, I wonder if he'll be Hush.
Maybe. I don't know. It's such a weird,
That is a
weird
weird
name to
cast.
just
yeah.
throw in the mix.
Weird cast. Oh, by the way, guys, I was telling these guys. I think sometime in January. Actually, yeah, next week. Sunday and Monday of next week. Superman, Death of Superman, and the new Reign of Superman.
Yeah. Yep.
Is coming out in theaters. Those 2 days. I mean, though, you also can go watch it on DC streaming the streaming site. But if you want to go see it in the theaters, they're doing a double feature. So I definitely want. I would love to go see it in the theaters.
Yeah. I still haven't seen Batman, Superman.
Oh, Brent wants to know your thoughts on the new Hellboy. Zach. I like it. Looks super cool to me. I dug the song because I like Billy Idol, of course. It looks cool. Like it looks definitely dark. It looks what Hellboy should be like to me.
Yeah.
But I don't know like what your thoughts are now with it.
About to tell you.
Okay,
About to tell you my thoughts.
let me know. Drop it on me, son.
I don't feel too good about this movie. I don't feel too good about it.
No?
The reason is, first of all, in the comics, it always, okay, so there are moments in this movie that look like they're kind of like in a dark sort of like metal universe, like world, like
Yeah.
skulls and mountains, like old like ruins and architecture and stuff like that. That's where most of the comics take place. It's like old ruins and like old medieval places and stuff like that. They're taking him back to the city. And the reason I think they're doing that is so they can still play off the whole, oh, humans aren't used to him aspect, where every joke that was in every single joke that was in the trailer, that was like said in the trailer, had to do with a human being clueless about how, oh, there's this monster guy.
Yeah.
So the first thing the first joke, he steps out, and one of the cops that are supposed to be trained with their guns like shoots at him automatically, even though he got out of a cop car.
We're on the same side.
I'm on your side.
Yeah.
Authority. It's the first he doesn't belong joke. Second he doesn't belong joke. He walks into a place and they're just like, oh, you got ID? And he's like, You serious? Third doesn't belong joke. What does that hand of yours do? Smashes stuff. Like, it's every joke is like, you don't, like, you're a big guy who doesn't belong. And it's like, we don't, I don't want to see more of that. We already got some of that in
Yeah.
other movies. Like, the second movie started taking things in the right direction when they started going to these more fantastic places. Do more of that. Less of, like, the city with all these, like, dumb humans, you know?
Well,
Or it's
maybe
like,
that's
just
just-
focus on, like, oh,
maybe
humans
that's just
don't know.
Maybe that's just like a small scene.
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I'm hoping. But the way that this trailer was edited and everything, especially with the music, they might as well.
Scoop's Captain.
they might as
Hey,
well
I'm
use-
Hellboy. What's up, buddy?
They might as well have just edited the trailer to fucking All Star by Smash Mouth. Like that.
What? That would have been amazing.
That would have been terrible. They should use. They should
I'm
just
an all-star.
no music would have been better. No music. Just
Dude, Can you take that video and put that Smash Mouth song to
I'm
it?
tempted to.
You should.
What
be
I want to
hilarious.
do is I want to take the menu music from the Doom 2016 game.
Yeah.
And make that the music for the trailer, because just the chugging of a bass, it's all you need, let alone some actual riffs.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, they used I'm a beast. You don't belong here. It doesn't.
I'm
And
Hellboy.
I get this Billy Idol. He's supposed to be like a bad boy and everything, but
Yeah.
it doesn't come across like that. And so, as much as I love Hellboy and I want to see Lobster Johnson, I want to see the BPRD, I want to see all these like fantastic worlds that Mignola.
They didn't even show
made.
Lobster Johnson, right?
No, I don't think that they want to even say that he's in the movie yet. But he's going to be in it apparently, so I'm super excited. But I want to see more of that. I want to see more of the fantastical sides, like some of the monsters they showed, like the one giant monster.
Yeah, with the big.
they sliced the
Yeah,
thing in
yeah,
half.
yeah.
That looks great.
Yeah.
More of that, but less of the the
Yeah.
playing off the whole. The thing that with the beginning, the first movie
It's
was
more
like,
comedic.
oh, the Hellboy doesn't exist.
Yeah,
He's
yeah, yeah,
good.
yeah.
We don't need that more, but I know that they're doing that because they want to appeal to the whole like,
Did- what-
comedy superhero.
Was there any
Deadpool.
backlash on the trailer when that came out? Yeah.
Yeah, and luckily for me, it was all stuff that I had criticisms.
Okay.
So people were like, "Oh, what a terrible song choice! Oh, why do they gotta go the humorous route?" Like because when they first announced this Hellboy, they said, "Okay, we could have done Guillermo del Toro's third movie and finished a trilogy." But we want to reboot it as a dark and gritty, like hard R, like
Yeah, yeah.
badass Hellboy. And then they come out with this where it's, got an ID? No, you kidding? I'm a big guy.
I smashed things with this thing.
You got an ID? But he
No, I smashed it with my smashing hands.
I'm one of you guys. But the next scene he's like, I'm not one of you guys. I don't have an ID. I'm on your side.
Sylvester Stallone is. Oh boy. Do you have an idea, Adrian?
So that's all I'm saying. Like I'm still hesitantly excited for it.
Yeah.
But I'm like this trailer made me really skeptical. Like I hope the next trailer is just is super badass because that's what they said this movie was gonna be, and they just made it like super lighthearted and just joking.
Yeah. Maybe. Hopefully they change it. I mean.
Yeah.
I think because you're so like attached to that character.
Yeah.
Me, I'm like, yeah, it looks great. Like they look, like graphically, it looks great. And I just don't. To me, like when I watch trailers, like music, I don't really. I'm more about the visual effects or like the acting or whatever. So.
Yeah.
But
No, I
it
get
looks
you.
cool.
I get
mean,
you.
to me, it looks cool. The only thing I didn't like personally was what's her name? The Blood Queen.
Oh yeah, Mia Jovovich.
She didn't like. She turns around. She looks normal. I thought she was gonna have like blood eyes or like.
Yeah.
Something. She didn't have anything. It was like, hey, Hellboy. And
Hot
it's
off
like-
the set of
yeah,
Resident
yeah.
Evil. She's just
Exactly. She looked
Yeah.
like her from Resident Evil. So
yeah. So well, I mean,
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'm hesitantly optimistic about it, but there are some gripes that I have that I'm hoping the next
Yeah.
trailer addresses.
What about you guys? What do you think of the trailer?
Yeah, and Brent wanted to know. So what does Brent think?
Yeah. What does he think?
I hope I didn't make anybody hate this movie, but I'm really yeah. I want to see Hellboy succeed because I want to see them expand this. It's one of the
Of
coolest
course, yeah.
universes
And I think
in comics.
I think the guy they got for Hellboy is a good fit.
Oh yeah, dude, for sure. David Harbour was like
But
a beautiful
Yeah,
choice.
But the thing that threw me off too, and like that one part of the trailer, is where he's like, "We're on the same side." It reminded me of Hopper coming out of like, like a whatever, like
Yeah.
yelling at someone on Stranger Things. So
Yeah.
that's the only thing. But
I will say so there is a scene in the trailer that I actually love, a line from the trailer.
yeah,
And it's a scene where they're in the back of the truck before he gets out of it,
Okay.
where he's like, "I'm on the same side."
I'm gonna say that.
Where he's pulling out his big ass guns.
Oh
And
yeah,
he's
so,
like, some dads get their kids Legos.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was-
good.
And it was a good, like the accurate size gun and stuff. It was cool. It was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it, and especially like some people were hating on the prosthetics, saying that it looks kind of bad. I don't
I
know.
liked his
I could
eyes.
see-
Like his eyes were cool. Like
It looks more demonic than
Yeah.
Hellboy previously did. Like the previous Hellboy looked like he did in the comics, but to a cartoony extent.
correct. Yeah.
This one looks more like he would be a demon out of hell
Yeah.
trying to live amongst us.
And that part where they show him rising up with the crown, I was like, ooh, with the sword. I'm like, yeah, dude, fuck yeah.
And when I think of that scene, I think of the music from Doom.
Right.
Damn.
John said, what day for Superman? John, is that what you're talking about? It's I want to say the 13th and 14th, I think. It was on Phantom Phantom.com or something. What's that thing on the site you go to for special event movies? Phantom?
Phantom? Fathom Events?
Fathom events, thank you. I couldn't think of that.
Fathom Events.
But yeah, it's different theater, like Brent said the new Hellboy just didn't look right to me either. So.
Yeah. There's something off. There's something off about it, and I'm really hoping that it's just what they presented in this trailer.
Really, the only thing that threw me off was when she turned around and looked I was like, oh, okay. They had that one.
I'm out.
Well, they had that one. Well, no, I mean I want to see it still. But the one scene where you saw like she had that the crown that you would see.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool. And then like they showed another scene where she turns around and she does look like what's her name from Resident Evil.
Yeah.
And I was
Straight
like,
up.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Straight up, just looks exactly
Like give me some blood eyes or like blood dripping out of your eyes or something. Like you're the blood queen. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, maybe she's not in her final form yet. She has to go Super
True.
Saiyan.
Or what did Captain Marvel? What's her Super Saiyan form? Binary. Binary.
Yeah. Bitchy.
I'm going binary.
I'm going bitchy.
Hang on.
I'm gonna end it.
I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end the war.
This Warriors. I'm gonna end it.
It's gonna be ended.
I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end
I'm
this
totally ending it.
because I'm a hero.
It's totally been. It's done.
Get it right. I'm a hero. I'm a hero.
You bitches. That'd be awesome.
Captain Marvel,
Dude,
everybody.
if she said that at the end of that, I'm gonna end your war, bitch. I'd be like, what, son? Captain Marvel, you're badass. Like,
Mean Girls too.
right?
Mean Girls from Xandar.
This war's been ended, you bitches. That'd be great, dude.
Let's see. New guy's Hellboy, right? Hellboy is cool. I haven't seen the new trailer, but in those older movies, I thought it was cool. Not the same actor. Yeah, no, it's the same. It's David Harbour is the new one. Ron Perlman was the older one.
Yeah.
But
He
they
had,
sound kind of similar in certain scenes,
yeah,
which
somewhat.
is interesting.
Ron Perlman's, like you said, it was more of the cartoony.
Yeah, if you look at his design, like there's more like swirls in
Yeah.
his like flesh.
Think of Ron Perlman's version of Hellboy was Dick Tracy. That's like
Versus what?
versus a newer age one. I don't know. I can't think of one.
I would say
But that's what it reminded me. Like
Okay,
the
so-
prosthetics and everything. Dick
Pros-
Tracy is.
prosthetic wise, I would say that he is closer to the Michael Keaton Batman, whereas the new one is closer to the Ben Affleck Batman.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas like the
Okay.
more bigger, bulkier, darker, version, where the
True.
other one is kind of like more of like the more pristine,
Yeah,
sleeker.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Even
Like
like his
both of them
hair,
have their own like
like I like his hair, like in the newer one, like the way they have his
the
hair,
longer,
yeah, longer
sort of, like,
hair,
richer
yeah.
hair.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
not that shorter, tighter back, like he's like a sumo wrestler.
Even
dude.
that's closer to the comics than this
Yeah.
one is, but yeah, I mean, like I said, we'll see. I'm hoping that the prosthetics aren't distracting the entire movie. I'm hoping they just got bad shots for the trailer
Yeah,
because they were. I mean, it's kind of obvious that prosthetics.
true.
But yeah, I'm like I said, hope.
Yeah, we'll hope for the next one. That'll be good. What about any Joker? I've read stuff on the new Joker movie where they had shots of him in his full clown suit, which we've seen though before. I've read somewhere.
I haven't heard anything more from
No.
the Joker movie since it ended post production.
Did it end already?
They haven't
Oh, they
finished
finished?
filming
Oh, they
yet,
haven't
but
finished,
they're in post production right now, and that they're probably gonna go back for reshoots here in the next couple of months.
I'm super excited for that movie. To be honest with you, like
Yeah.
I hope from what we've seen, like the stuff we've seen,
Mm-hmm.
is not even the
Tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know, like
I just like it because it's like a case study on the Joker. That's what I
Yeah.
think it should be. Instead of just being like, this is how he became him. I feel like it should be like, this is why he became him.
I love the whole makeup. Like at first I was like, but like that whole thing, that whole preview we saw at the very beginning, where it was like you heard that music, and you saw like it almost looked like a what are those things? Yeah, what are those things called? Like it's like a lamp, but it like spins,
Yeah. One of those little, yeah.
like a carousel type lamp.
Yeah,
type
it's
thing.
like a spinning animation, little,
Yeah.
like, frame by
And
frame.
yeah, that was so cool how they did that, and then you just his reaction to it, like at the end where he was smiling, and then it went.
And it's like,
I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude, that's the Joker," you know.
Yeah.
Like, it was. I was like,
I just want to hear the laugh.
I do too.
I
Like,
just want to hear the laugh, because the laugh is like what sells the Joker. I mean, like you remember like
the Jared Leto.
the Jared Leto Joker when yeah.
It was like a mix between the Penguin and
Yeah, which is kind of funny. I like the story behind it too, because when he was testing out the laughs, what laugh to use as the Joker, he just went out in public and just tried all these different weird laughs to see what was like freak people out the
Yeah.
most, and that one won. I wish I could be in a store and there's like some guys like walk up and be like, just to see like your reaction. It's like, sir, you got to leave. I know you're Jared Leto. You have to leave the store.
You're
bothering
kind of
people.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying, sir.
Yeah, but yeah, that laugh gets you though. Like even
Yeah.
though, like even if it was kind of like wow, like a penguin laugh, it still got people in the
True,
trailers.
true.
They're like, oh shit, the
True.
Joker, and even the Dark Knight. When you hear when you first hear the Joker's laugh in the trailer, I don't even remember that. The first trailer for the Dark Knight before the movie ever came out.
Oh, I don't
First
remember that.
time the trailer dropped, and you just hear that that he did.
The Heath Ledger one.
Yeah, that
He
got
had a
people
cool one.
like,
He
oh
had a
my
cool
god,
one.
and then it just led straight into like the Dark Knight like logo.
Dude.
And people in the theater. I remember seeing that trailer in theaters, and at the end of the trailer, people applauded. At the end of the trailer.
I just hated like how they put his Joker on a pedestal, and it was like no one's beating his Joker.
I mean, because it was so fleshed out.
Yeah, I'm like, well, no one's done Joker in a long time, so he did a real good job. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, the next Joker we got after that was a rushed Joker that was
Yeah.
written in a month,
Yeah,
2 months.
Yeah,
Whereas that one was fleshed out over a period of time by expert writers, not written in 2 months by a director. You know.
True.
So, but yeah, as long as they have a good grasp of what they want to do with this Joker, this could be on par with that.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, like the way he looks, and it's set back in when he first started. So
Yeah.
definitely. And like you said, it's Elseworld. Like, do more Elseworld stuff then. Like
Yeah.
I don't need.
Everything to be connected.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you want, do a Legion of Doom Elseworld movie. Like, it's just a Legion of
Black
Doom movie.
Label.
Yeah, Black. Fuck yeah, dude. Black Label.
Yeah.
The Black Label comics are freaking great, which I haven't. I'm so mad because I didn't get
book 2 of part 2 of Batman Damned. You said you did, right? Did you grab the second
Yeah,
issue?
I haven't read it yet, but
Do they still have any out?
you can probably find it in like Comic Central probably still has some.
Okay, I want to get it because I the artwork's amazing.
Comic Central might have it, and over by Millennium.
Oh, Coliseum.
Coliseum.
Okay.
I when I went there,
Did they have the Harley Quinn one or the other one?
I saw the Harley Quinn there.
Okay, so that's the one I would want to get.
Yeah,
but-
that's the one I saw that there. But yeah, I haven't read it yet, but I want to.
Also, I want to read the Batman Who Laughs comic
Yeah.
that just came out not so long ago.
True. Yeah.
Which I should have brought it over here, but Zach for Christmas got me Batman Who Laughs statue. It's amazing. I love it.
It was everybody's. I guess everybody's getting it for everybody for Christmas. There was there was
really?
like one place that had it, and
Oh,
all
shit.
places I was calling and stuff. There was just the one, and it was yeah, it was a.
It's
It was tough to
badass.
find.
Actually, I'm gonna grab it and show everybody.
Yeah.
It's
Be careful, bro.
Be careful, bro.
Who cares? Link says Joker is awesome, favorite villain, period. Brent said he made such a great Joker. Heath Ledger was amazing. Yes, he was.
Let's do a
John
Joker on
said-
this guy.
He is one of the only few characters who actually is a villain, a true villain. True. Yeah. That's the Batman who laughs statue.
Badass.
Yeah,
It's Batman.
one of the gallery statues.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first time I saw him, he was at Comic Central, and then found out you could also find him at like GameStop and stuff would have him. Like
Yeah, yeah.
Geek.
Yeah.
And I guess his popularity's gone up because it's kind of hard to get your hands on it. So if you guys want that statue, or if you guys are interested, look it up on GameStop or ThinkGeek or something and see if there's one near you that you can get it.
And they have obviously they have Hot Toys. If you get the Hot Toy one, it's a little bigger, but it's like it's a lot bigger I think than this one.
Oh, you're talking about the Prime One Studios or the Sideshow Collectibles?
Sideshow.
The one where he's got like the robins.
Yeah, dude. The crows. As they're called, the crows.
The crows. That's right. Yes. Yeah.
That one's really cool too.
That one's badass. Badass.
Yeah.
Yes.
This one he has his chain, which he usually has the crows attached to, and then the card, which has all the Justice League's heads on and stuff. It's pretty cool. And then he's standing on this
I
like
wish-
rock form.
I wish that they came out with one of those statues for each one because I'd love to have one of the Drowned. I want to have one of Red Death.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
I can't wait for an animated movie for this, dude. It's freaking insane.
It has to happen.
Like
It
with
has to
heavy metal music and shit. Like make it like remember the heavy metal movie, like the
Yeah.
old cartoon? Make it like that, like fucking with Batman
Yeah.
characters, bro.
That'd be awesome.
Ugh.
That would be awesome.
This was a cool
Like
like
Barbados and shit.
oh yeah. Like I want a Barbados statue. Can you see the huge statue with like a cloak?
Have all these characters be this size, right? And then have
Yeah.
a Barbados twice the size.
Huge, yeah.
Just both. That'd be amazing. That'd be amazing.
But this
Yeah.
guy's so cool. They have his own line. He has his own line of comics now. So
Yeah, they already came out with his own comic.
which I was hoping for.
Yeah, but you could do something like that with the Red Death too. I mean, like he was such a cool, interesting character.
Well, yeah, what Batman mixed with the
The
Flash,
Flash.
you know, like.
Yeah, but the way it happened, like strapping him to the front.
But this
friggin-
was Joker mixed with Batman,
yeah.
which I mean,
If you guys haven't read that, by the way, definitely look into the Dark Knight's Metal, Batman Who Laughs.
yeah, but they'd have to read Forge and what was the one before?
Not necessarily if it's the origin of him, but the origin
Or-
comic.
They could just go get the volumes.
Yeah, just get the volume. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's worth it. It's worth it. DC Metal was great. Dark Knight's Metal was great. But it shows it shows the origin of like each of these characters.
Yeah,
and
how he
his is
became. Yeah.
ridiculous.
You know what? A Batman story I want to read is the one you started reading, White Knight,
Yeah,
because I want to read to that point where he turns back into.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
want to read
good.
that. That's another one.
I
wanna
was
read.
skeptical at first because I was like, they gotta make the Joker a good guy or whatever. They pulled it off. It was good.
Yeah, it was cool. How
It was
they-
good.
Yeah.
It ended on a good note.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's 12:17. I think It's about time we wrap it up for tonight.
We did God's work once again, my friend.
God's work.
We filled your ears with enjoyment and pleasure.
Maybe too much so.
One of them. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm not sure about the enjoyment part. But
Well, pleasure. I mean, that's a good idea.
pleasure.
Pleasure.
But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
2019 is going to be a huge year for us, for the channel. Hopefully
Yes.
you guys stick with us for all of it. And we'll keep you guys updated on any updates we make to the channel. And on that note, I will see you guys in 2 weeks. He might see you next week.
Yeah, you'll see me for sure for next week. Hopefully John will be here with me sitting in. If not, it's gonna be one hell of a ride with me.
Mustache ride.
Yeah, maybe. Hey,
Is there... Down to the precinct.
yeah. Put yourself up to the screen, and I'll give you a mustache.
Okay, well, hey.
All right, but that's enough.
We've been a Fresh Group of Comics, and we'll see you guys
All
in person.
right.
I'm Zach. Have a good night, everybody. Happy New Year and all that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye. Oh, I was hoping you'd hold that longer.
Bye. Oh, you.
I stopped it already.
Bye.